Boom! Hellowdy and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Cheers! Great to see you all. Hope you're doing well. Hope you got an awesome weekend. And then, yes, I did start it. Whoop whoop! Awesome! I'm on it. So let's rewind the chat and take a look. Crap, wrong chat again. Stupid me. As always. So, anyway, let's start from the beginning. What happened like a long time ago? Oh, Miss JCT. Hello, JCT. Welcome. Cheers. You are number one tonight. So, there's your trophy. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you have some fun out of it. Awesome. And then who was the next one? Oh, Mr. Steve, show up. Cheers, Mr. Steve. Hello and welcome. Oh yeah, there were a little discussion about those little crowny thingy at the chat. Mr. Christian, hello. Welcome. Mr. Jules, hello. And Mr. Ali Mac Mechanical, hello, sir. Welcome. Mr. Electronic Scrapper, cheers, buddy. And then, yeah, same name. Then Miss Stormy show up. Cheers, Stormy. Hello, And then the crown will not be for me. I don't talk a lot in the chat. I talk to my screen. Yeah, don't scream at me. Why are you screaming at me? Mr. Chris show up. Hello, sir. Welcome. And yeah, I'm all the way down into the chat. So that was quite fast, but oh well. So, hello, welcome. Cheers. Good to see you all, peeps. Hope you got like awesome weekend so far. Hello, Mr. Lover. Cheers. Good to see you, sir. So I think that may have put too many hot peppers in my rice. Hey, come on. I like spicy. I don't know about you, but spicy is good. Yeah, it may burn twice, but oh well, if you overdo it. It's not only peppers does that. Sometimes just simple conversation with peeps can burn, can bring you like afterburn later on. Oh well, it is how it is. Hello, Mr. Lee. Cheers, buddy. Good to see you, sir. Eating, so cannot chat. Okay then. Enjoy your meal, Stormy. Probably you eating like ice cream or something like that, I guess. I don't know though. Anyway, so ladies and gents, as far as we got Saturday, so we got to scrap out something, right? Because that's the meaning of having Saturday Scrap Night Live. So, as last week we played with like some kind of cell phones. I still got like box full of them right next to me. Boom, at those buggers. And actually, I was play later on with this touchpad from those HP laptops what I take apart. It was cool. It is gold plated, but on the top of it, it got like glassy thingy. And when I try to like shove my little knifey between those top layers and the bottom, it begin to shatter and shoot all the way around with the tiny little piece of glass. Yeah. So I got to warm it out, and then I mess out my little handy dandy knife. It's covered with the glue. It's not smooth anymore. Yeah, that was like tiny little fly. Is your beer cold? Of course it is. Come on. That's why this little tiny fly tried to get into it. Okay, so ladies and gents, what are we gonna do tonight? Hello, Mr. or Miss Jill Pederson. I guess Miss. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, what are we gonna do tonight? We're gonna play with also some kind of small stuff, and to start with, I'm gonna bring this little bugger. It's still in the cover. Look at that. That's one sexy cover. Oh, why this thing you have like two little string? I don't know. Anyway, SONY Cyber Shot. And we're gonna take this bugger apart and we're gonna see what goodies this little thingy got in it. So, ladies and gents, let's put the camera down. Or maybe I'm supposed to bring the camera all the way to the bench, because this is quite tiny little bugger, and I do not think I'm gonna bang it so hard with the hammer. Iron doors with the beer. Some beer are okay when they are warm, but I don't mind warm beer at winter time, but at summertime or where it's like warm outside, cold beer is awesome. My first digital camera was a Sony Cybershot P100, I think. Okay. Okay, let's bring the camera a little bit closer, because this gonna be some kind of small elements in this little bugger. So let's put the camera right in here, kind of. Then point it a little bit like so. Let's shoot a little bit more light to it, like so we can see each and every little particle of dust out of it. And there we go, ladies and gents. Let's present it. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Oh, what is that? Oh, serial number or something like that. LCM F555. Hello, the Miss US Jill. That was other me earlier. So that's mean Jill Pederson equal US Jill. Okay. So I guess right. That was a miss. Not a mister, right? Yeah, let's open it up and let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, it's not opening all the way. Oh, it's got like little something here. So take it out. Hey, This bugger got another like two of the. Oh, there's like spot for in there. There's like spot for the cards or whatever. Anything there? No, nothing there. Oh, that's actually quite surprising thingy what I spot in here. Look at that. Look what's standing there. Oh, come on. Come on, focus on this little thingy, little bugger. Made in Japan. You not spot that kind of stuff so often. Okay then. What was the reason for this little thingy here? This little button. No, that's holding this little wire. Not wire, but kind of limiter to open. Okay. What is made of? I don't know. It's got nice to touch structure. What is this? This is? I don't know. But okay. So we got one little string. I bet it has 100k picture pixels. I don't know. I have no idea, honestly. Let's see. What do we got in there? We got this little thingy, what is kind of cool. Yeah, lens protection with the little lock on it. Boom. Click off. Click on. Click off. With the noise. SONY 2.1 megapixel CCD. 1600 by 1200 image size. Stamina battery life up to 1000 shoots. Holy scrapoli, that's not bad. MPEG movie. Look at that. Memory stick. Memory stick? What does it mean? Cybershot. 2.1 megapixel. Anyway, opposite side, we got like screen. Hellowdy, Tom. Welcome, sir. We got screen and power on off. Oh yeah, you got to pull it to power it on. Menu, yeah, flash, on off. LCD backlight. Oh, we got backlight LCD to start with, but MPEG movie digital still camera DSC F55F, but you can actually rotate the lens like 180 degrees, and then you can see what are you shooting if you want to do the like some kind of selfie. Power it up. You can maybe state secrets in it. Don't push me to do it, Jules. Come on. Then I'm gonna spend 1 hour to power it up. Wait, how? Oh, memory stick. Oh yeah, that's just memory. It's got memory in it. How to take it out? Push, pull, push the. I cannot catch it. Ah, there is the button. There we go. Oh, 32 megabibbles. SONY. Unlocked. There's like little switch to lock it or unlock it. If it works, he will never scrap it. Exactly. Okay, let's put this thingy back. Okay, I put it back. Where's the battery section? Battery open. Okay. Boom. Which way is gonna open? Oh, this way. Oh, it's not just standard battery. It is some kind of special battery for this bugger. I'm pretty sure I can. No, I cannot. I don't have that kind of battery. Too bad. I'm gonna scrap it then. Too bad, but it is like cool kind of. Look, flash, microphone, lenses. What can be like flipped 180 degrees, front to the back. Carl Zeiss lens, awesome stuff. And 180 rotating lens. No, yeah, that's the same thing. Okay, so anything else I can do with it? No, probably not. So let's grab some screwdriver and open it up. As far as I do not have battery for this bugger, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do with it. Hellowdy, Bria, welcome. Cheers, good to see ya. Cling, picture, say cheese. Get the Omer. Omer for what? We're gonna have to undo this little bugger, and I'm gonna use my little sexy wow stick. I like my wow stick for that kind of jobs. So let's open this. Let's push this. I don't know where I could read that kind of card, but oh well, one card to the collection. So let's undo screwies. Because screwies are the key for our scrap, right? More undone screwies is less hassle as trying to open this bugger. Oh, some fall apart already. And this actually, this little piece is not even plastic. Can you hear? It is. It is a aluminum piece and two plastic piece what fall out as well together with it, like so. Okay, let's search after more screwies. More screwies. Oh yeah, there's two screwies. It's almost time. Can't touch this. Iris gets a gold. Now find a fuse for Ian. Okay, cool. I'm happy for Ian. Okay, those screwies are out. There's nothing visible at this side. There's nothing more visible here. Back side. Nothing. Sides. Oh yeah, there they are. They even got like tiny little marks. Tiny little arrows. So it means they got to be undone, right? Oh, and they stick to the microphone, I guess, or speaker. Okay, opposite side. We look at this side already. Okay, then let's see. Anything gonna happen? Oh, oh! Look at that. That was easy. Was that still the era where those thingy were service able? When they were made just in case to fix or something like that? Seems like. Yeah, this bugger is properly not broken. I only just do not have battery for it. But other than that, boom, plastic. Piece of sweat, I guess. Oh yeah, slightly magnetic. Yeah, sweat. Forget about it. And then, oh, the whole like mounting thingy seems like it's aluminum, and aluminum is good. There we go. Tiny little piece of cast aluminum or so. Now I'm not gonna shoot into the bucket. Rest of it is, yeah, there's plastic and there's like, what is this? This is no, not magnetic. It is. It feels like aluminum as well. Can I unglue it from the plastic? Oh, I didn't think so, but seems like I could. Look at that. There we go. I got only like nice sticker left in here. Can I take it out? Kind of. It's turned transparent and the rest of the sticker stay in the plastic. Meh. So let's go to the plastic and let's go to the aluminum. I didn't expect that, but okay. I can take that. Little springy, so sweat. Screwy for sweat. What else? So that was our battery terminal. What is going all the way there? There we go. Battery terminal with the minus and plus, like sliding on. And we got third wire. What is? Where the third wire going? Oh, there's the sensing of the battery. Okay. Interesting. So you cannot fire it up with like random power supply. Okay then. What else do I see? Little pluggy. Let's undo it. Another little pluggy. Let's undo it. And that's give us, what that give us? Nothing. There's another little pluggy with the tiny little battery circuitry. So basically piece of wire and little battery, nothing. Another one leading us somewhere there to the speaker. We got speaker here. Awesome. Okay. Okay. This little ribbon supposed to come out quite easy. Yeah, there we go. That's got to be gold. Of course, it got to be gold. And it is not. Meh. Pishki, little cheaters. I see screwy here. So one screwy out. There's one more. Okay, there's one as well. Let's undo it. Why not? We done that. This thing, oh, there's one more. Then this little tiny board get loosened up. And, oh yeah, I got to undo this. What is this, connector? Yeah, it is connector. Okay then. Huh. Got like little metal sandwich. What this bugger gonna have in it? Nobody know. Meh. Bunch of coils. Not sure about those buggers. but there's gold plated pins in this little pluggy. There we go. That's not bad. What's going on under it? There's like a little latch thingy. Oh, that's free. Oh, behind it we got much better look, because those are much better elements. Come on, camera, focus. Get the focus on this little thingy. More close. Close up. There we go. So we got nice chippy, branded Japan, not branded, but made in Japan. Tons of MLCCs, tiny ones, but still. What else? Nothing else except of that. Plenty tiny MOSFETs and that kind of stuff, but other than that, not much. Hello, Miss Jeanette. Welcome. Good to see you as always. Mr. Tommy. Hello, Tommy. Welcome. Oh, rip off already. Come on. There we go. What are you? Oh, that's very magnetic. So that just sweat. Sweat, woodboard, plastic, and then I do see one more screwy. So let's undo the screwies. One screwy. Second screwy. And honestly, I do not see any more screwies. So this thing is supposed to come out. There we go. That seems like internal memory. Next, Singapore. Yeah, that's clearly memory chip. Or maybe I'm stupid. Opposite side. Noise, decent. Gold plated. Pluggy. So that's cool. Oh, crystal. Also, not gold aged, but still. So will this thingy gonna just slide out, or what is it gonna do? Kind of like it will. Will it just spread? Oh, I think I know what is gonna happen. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I'm just stupid. Oh yeah, it's plugged in into those little ribbon, but I got push, or actually pull those little brown thingy like upwards. There's one. There's the second. There's the third. And then this little ribbon wire is supposed to just come out, right? Like so. Oh, there's one more. I missed this one. So there we go. And this thing is supposed to just come out. There we go. It does. And then this ribbon wire, 1, 2, 3, 4 pluggies at one ribbon wire are free. Almost. Oh yeah, that's something under. But the self motherboard seems like it will to come out. So let's give it a little push. There we go. One more. One more I missed. All the way back. Boom. Boom. There we go. I got it. Ali was giving away free membership last night and I was noticed them. Okay. Last night I went quite early to bed. Okay. Another little pluggy. Oh yeah. Got one sexy connector. Look at those. Nice and awesome. And this board looks like really nice. Look at that little bugger. Tons of IC chips, no junk whatsoever. Diodes, capacitors, and all that kind of sexy stuff. Opposite, it's even better. The only thing what's standing in the way in here to being like super awesome board. Look at this. There's a little crystal out there. Is this little bracket? But hey, that's gonna be easy. Okay, I do see it. So one screw here. Boom. And this little bracket kind of supposed to come out. Okay, which way? This way and this way. Boom. There we go. That's one sexy board. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Tiny, but it is good. Awesome. I'm number 6 on the leaderboard. You know, at least you cannot blame me for that. I'm sexy and I'll goldish. Yes, Jules, that was one sexy board. And some plasticky thingy during the process. Okay, then. We got I believe that was the main board. But wait. Oh, we got 2 crystals. I do see 2 crystals. And on this side, there's no crystals. But there's one right there. One sexy bugger. And there's the second. Another one sexy bugger. I read that as a goldfish. Oh, come on, Steve. It's all about the fun, right? Okay, then. How to take out this little lens? It's loose from one side. I undone those 2 little screwies. There is some kind of very simple way to take them out. I bet so. So this side ain't holding anymore. I either missed some screwies. Yeah, I definitely missed some screwies. There's one. Okay, I find one screwy in here. And then, oh, there's one more under this little plastic film. Probably not for that, but there's one more as well. And as far as scrapping it, so more screws we take out, it's gonna help out later on. And oh yeah, there's like another little connector what got to be like slide it out. This little bugger, this little tiny bugger right there. Boom, there we go. Just fall out. Golden? Nope. Meh. Crap. Oh well. Okay, no more visible screwies connectors to take out. Let's take a closer look. Nope. Like nothing there. This side, nothing visible. Okay, then. This thing is still like flipping. No problemo. All right, there's one more. There's one more hidden screwy in the corner. Boom. Oh, it's get loose. Hello to Mr. Grandpa Kev. Welcome, sir. But it's still attached to something. It is attached to this little ribbon wire. What lead me under this little plate. And there's, oh, more screwy show up. There's one more. And then probably, no, not yet. There's one more screwy. Then this little plate supposed to be able to lift. Maybe not, but there's some pluggy. There's another, some kind of spongy thingy. What are you? Are you hiding screwy under you? Of course you do. You little pisky shitty. Not shitty, chitty. I meant chitty, not shitty. There we go. So then this little piece of metal is supposed to come out, like so. Oh, with little joystick or navigation button. And then this little thing is supposed to be free. Or maybe even more than that. Not only this thingy. So what will you release, little fella? Come on. Tell me. It is kind of released, but not all the way. So that's mean, okay. Of course, there's one more screwy. What else? Okay, then. So that means this thingy got to go out first, right? It does, kind of. Kind of. It's still holding somewhere there. That means I missed another screwy. Somewhere there. Somehow. Right? Oh, yeah, of course. All the way there. That was on the top. How I couldn't see this bugger. Yeah. And there we go. The side thingy coming off. And of course, there's one more hidden under them. Boom. And now, okay, that's the side panel with the speaker. And what else? Something else. There's one button. Then the light for the screen coming off. Only light? No, not really only light. That's something extra in it. Oh, this little chip look like interesting. Come on, I haven't seen that chip in a while. Let's undo this little ribbon wire. There we go. That just under light. That just little wire. And there we go. That's one nice chippy. Isn't that like GPS chips? Look at it. It got like huge little connector at the side of it. And the opposite as well. And it is like ceramic thingy. I'm not sure if that was GPS little thingy. There's also little tiny thin wire sticking out on the other side. There we go. But yeah, that's maybe just grounding. I don't know. Maybe. And does that camera got like, location thingy already? I don't know. I'm just guessing. And the rest of that, meh. Screen, of course. Screen is screen. At least we got some kind of gold flash on the screen. And the rest of it, it is, ladies and gents, plastic and oh yeah, hey, wait. Oh yeah, that thing is aluminum as well. Let's see if that piece gonna come out as easy as the other side. I hope so. If not, oh well. Let's see. Hey, so far, seems like it will. Okay, there we go. One little tape, second little tape. That was all what holding those aluminum thingy on the spot. So that was super easy. Oh yeah, those little buggers. There's a little circlet here. So, boom, boom. There we go. Aluminum, awesome. Trash. Okay, we got like microphone, lens, and the flash. Pluggy wise, no gold visible. So this is, oh, I rip off the ribbon. Oh well, that's gonna be go to shred because that is like, all right, thingy, and to screw here, either something under the sticker or maybe not. Let's see. No, nothing. Plastic. And then huge capacitor for the flash, of course. Should be nice trip. I'm heading to Salt Lake City up Utah and guaranteed. Okay, sound cool. No. All the best on the trip, buddy. Okay, one little circuitry. Oh yeah, that's gonna be our camera. DLP chip in here. And I'm pretty sure this bugger gonna be like ceramic. Last time I checked out one of the, what was it? I believe that was a crapple. I believe so. I'm not sure though. But yeah, that wasn't even ceramic chip. Okay then. Let's see, what can I fish out of this? Plastic. That's definitely gonna be good cheap, definitely. I bet for that. So I'm just gonna put it right there for later on. And then lenses. What can I fish out from lenses? That piece of aluminum. So okay, 4 screws I can do, no problemo. Oh, something fall out. Aluminum? Yes, aluminum. Awesome. Then this piece is also aluminum. Or not? What are you? Sorry. Niech tam, come on. Cooperate, little bugger. There we go. What are you? Oh yeah, you are aluminum too. Also. So big cup with an extra insulation on it. And how the board hold inside. Just clipped. Maybe. Maybe. No, yeah. Just clips. But front of it as well. There we go. Look at that. Aluminum. Ha ha ha. Also, aluminum to the collection. And oh yeah, those screws. I don't know for what, but I'm gonna undo them. You were 8 years old. When? In 1964. Okay. There's one little thingy, probably microphone. Maybe not. Something. Yeah, maybe microphone. Rest is just plastic. This is I don't know what this is. Something. Oh, more screwies to undo. Also. Oh, that seems like little brassy beads. Look at those little buggers. Hey, come on. They are so thin, I cannot pick them up. But it does look like brassy beads. So I'm gonna just drop them into the brassy beads. Why not? That just plastic. That's also just plastic. Lens, we got like one tiny engine here. And one tiny, no, it's not engine. It's just like gearing for the engine. Or I suppose to say motor. I don't know. I always mix them up. How do you like this screwdriver? I mean, this one, it is awesome. It is, I show it like million times. It is like, come on, camera. It is like, wow stick. There we go. Wow stick. It's whoa. And if you get like bigger version, you get like wow holder. There's beads for that, but like other screwies. It is awesome. You have me on Facebook. Send me an info on it. Okay, no problem. If I not forget, I'm gonna send you info on this bugger. But I did bought it like quite a while ago, so I'm not sure if they are still gonna be like to sell. But yeah, they got to be. They're really cool. They're not strong. They are good for like hard drives and cell phones and that kind of stuff. like the cameras and all those tiny little bits. And also they add like million. Is like one? No, I don't think so. I think he got like a different brand, but I'm not sure. I'm not gonna fight about it. Maybe that is the same thingy. As I got this bugger, I got this. I got charging little cable, and I got it. It come out with like wait. Can I show it? Because this is really awesome. I bought actually two sets of it, one for myself and one for Eva later on. And this is going for those smaller beats, like you buying yourself like precision beats for the cell phones and that kind of stuff. So they are not standard size beats, but all of the beats what you're buying in those sets, like those little buggers. Okay, that's not gonna show it. Let's put it back here. Let's say grab two of those beats and grab like two standard beats. So that is actually standard quarter beats like you used to in your standard beat holder, and that's those beats. So as you can see, they are like half size of it. Like, no, yeah, now you can see it. But yeah, every little let's say set of the cell phone repair or kind of beats like that, that's gonna have the same size like those tiny ones. And I got it with like nice cover or holder or box what hold this bugger, and same size of tube filled with the bits of different shape and size. And that was really good deal. That cost less than $20. And yeah, you got like million beats this bugger. And of course I got the old version, so that's the mini USB. It's not USB-C yet, but probably if you buy it these days, you're gonna have like USB-C in there. And yeah, definitely very good, quite strong. Last time I bought myself like something bigger because I thought I may use something bigger, so I get myself this bugger. Same thingy, slightly bigger and slightly stronger. Yeah, it is strong, but the problem with this bugger, it was like also super cheap, so no problem whatsoever. But I got only like 3 set of beats, and those beats seems like standard, but they are covered with some kind of plastic, and they are not the same size like standard beats. So you cannot use the standard beats like quarter-inch bits in it. It is totally loose. So I didn't think it through. As I look at it, I saw that it's slightly bigger than this bugger, so I can use it into the stronger stuff. And yeah, it is strong, but yeah, as far I get used all those 3 bits, what I got like PH2, PH1, and what is the last one? PZ1. So it's gonna be useless after that. But oh well, stupid me. I spotted at the shop and I said, "Oh, awesome! That's what I'm looking for." And then I think about then I cannot use any other beats on it. But on this one, you can use whatever beats you want. If wrap electric tape around the beats, yeah, no, it may work, but who got time for that? Hello, Mr. Ruiz, Mike. Welcome, sir. Good to see you as always. Yeah, wait. Now now is the question: what did I put aside to show later? Oh yeah, this bugger. This bugger I put aside to show later on because this bugger is supposed to get like, as far as it is old as it's supposed to be, it should get no gold on the DLP chip. Really? Shame. But yeah, I counting for like a little bit of ceramic chip with the golden traces. Let's try to gently undo it. Open this little bugger up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna get what I'm asking for. There we go. Plastic. A little colorful, nice, and green piece of heavy and crazy expensive glass. And there we go, ladies and gents. I see the gold in there. That's the golden legs. And opposite side, gonna be another set of the golden legs. Okie dokie, Jules. Have a good one, and thanks for being with us tonight. Why aren't Jules is like blue? He's been here like for a lifetime. Boom. 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 No, okay. Grandpa Kev, Eva just shoot me a message with the picture of how that's supposed to look as it like in full. There we go. I'm gonna show you in a second. Let me find myself in here. I'm at the. I got to be on this StreamYard. Yeah, there we go. Present. Image, not image. Present. Screen. There we go. And then there we go. There we go. That's how it looks. Can I make it? You got yourself like wow stick. There you got like one set of beats. Then you got the second set of beats, third set of beats, and all is like, oh, not all. There's two of them enclosed in that kind of magnetic kind of box, and you got like two extra sets of beats. So that's quite huge amount of beats. And yeah, you got the crapple beats and all the beats what you ever need. Plus, when you buy any precision tool beats like those tiny one, they're gonna fit into this bugger. Oh yeah, definitely. A lot of them. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 bits in this one. 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17. 17 here. No, that's got to be more because they like all the way around. I don't know. Never mind. It's plenty. Way more than you need. Okay then. Anyway, so I got my one sexy little chippy out of this little bugger. That turned out like awesome. One yellowness, sexy yellow chippy. with yellow legs. Okie dokie. So, ladies and gentlemen, got some aluminum, got some like lower grade, higher grade, and shite grade pieces. But that's standard with the scrapping, so nothing new. But this one is really sexy. One sexy little chippy. Anyway, ladies and gents, let's put my camera up there where it belongs. Like so, maybe. And then lift it a little bit. Like so. So you can see my shininess. I shine well. And then let's try to invite someone, and then we're gonna see what's gonna happen later on. Boom, boom, boom. You need to powder your face. No, I do not need powder my face. No, I do not, mister. Okay, let's pin it on top, and then let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, stop this thingy. There we go. Okay, I need some. No, yeah, this one is MPTTTTT. So let's get rid of this bugger and bring myself like. Ooh, wow. Okay, I did bring myself too, so I'm not gonna run after another very quick. A little eyeliner, maybe. I got to ask Eva if she got one. She probably do. No, I do not need the makeup. Come on. I'm pretty now. I'm crushing on the leatherboard. Okay. Oh, come on. Cheers, guys. You know, as I said, number one, gonna get like little brassy ingot, right? I found the secret. What secret? Tell me. Come on. What is the secret? There's like a little thingy to check it out. Holy crapoly, you are like 125 points above everyone. Jules went to bed, so only electronic is like behind you. Okay. You have tag peeps. Okay. Does that make any difference? Oh yeah, maybe. I don't know. You know, I was surprised as I saw it like 2 weeks ago, and yeah, I was also like wondering what the freaking this thingy it is, and then I actually went to the YouTube and then read about it. It is kind of easy and tricky and simple thingy to, like, trigger peeps to react, or enjoy the chat, or not enjoy, but join into the chat and reacting. I was stuck at 75. Okay. Each reaction, whatever you're doing into the chat, either like you know simple post on the chat, gonna give you like XPs. And yeah, oh well, that is very simple trick to, like you put on, to put peeps into the, like, reacting with the chat. But oh well, it also bring like a little bit of fun to it. I cannot tag on the phone. Dang, you doomed then, Chris. Let me see. No, Chris is at the third spot, right behind the Jules. Only 50 XP points behind. But there's other ways you can share this stream. You can, like, do whatever stuff with it to get like extra points. I'm not gonna say you got to do it, but yeah, that's the way to get the extra points, as far I read about it, because that was something new to me as well. Yeah, the chat on the screen, it's some kind of beta thingy on the StreamYard. So, and I believe that's kind of okay version, because yeah, as you said, the cell phone peeps got quite of issue of reading the chats. It's only like 3 or 4 messages, but still, it's better than having nothing. So, what's that? So we got those 1D World radios, yeah? Yeah, correct. Mine is much better than yours. So there's Bluetooth links to with my phone. I got to put like physical, jack into my phone to have like audio out of it. But I'm not complaining. It's okay. E-waste. Everyday Solars. Hellowdy, welcome. Okay, what kind of radio you got, buddy? You got this bigger version with like a charging port in it, or you totally something different, like not the wall? Yeah, I'm looking for the bigger one, but yeah, this one is nice and small. They even got like a little drawer for your phone to shove it inside and connect it to the, like, jack phone. But these days phones are too big for that cavity, so they fucked it up a little bit. And yeah, it doesn't have Bluetooth whatsoever. It's only got like, audio in through the, like, little wire jack. Someone beat you to it. Grace, you got like a little thingy on top of the chat. Then you can check it out. You're the same place like Jules. Both of you got like 150 XP. Steve got 225. The XP thingy is like it's gonna be. It is resetted every stream. So every stream you start the new one, the people gonna compete to each other about. It's all about how many posts they put into the chat, how much they share your channel, and all that kind of stuff. And they're gonna get XP for each and every action what they done into the chat. And it's not my thingy; it's the YouTube what come out with it, and it's in each and every chat. So that's like kind of little extra game into the chat for the chatters. I think it's kind of fun. Kind of give people a little bit extra engaging into the chat and little more competition and fun out of it. Must be just for monetized channel. I don't know, honestly. I have no idea. That's not my thing. It's the YouTube's stuff. They just come out with it. It doesn't give me like any more monetization or anything like that. It's just like come on, little competition into the chat. I don't think my life had it last night. Hey, come on, maybe you need like just wait for it. Maybe it as well just some kind of beta thingy. It just come out like a few nights ago. I don't know. I spotted not so long time ago, and I also wondering what is all that little thingy. But yeah, then I get like into it and read a little bit about it, and yeah, it's gonna be resetted. It's gonna last only until the live stream going. After that, it's gonna be resetted and gone, totally gone. So every new stream gonna have like new fresh start for each and every chatters or everyone who will be in the stream. I suck. Why are you saying you suck? Come on, get yourself together, buddy. You're not suck. You're a good guy. What? Finally, enough. I'm announcing my version of Rafal on this week. World creation may be on the offer with more. Okay. Hey, come on, lover. We all know you are shy, but you're the one who decides when you want to come up or not. So it's up to you, sir. Whenever you want, you are always welcome. If you don't feel like comfortable to jump in, just don't. That's all acceptable. Whether gonna be like third beer or I don't know which one, it's up to you. My screen is always open for you whenever you feel like. Better give this to Eva. Okay. Come on, electronic, really? She can have my card anytime. And she know the PIN code, so... Beer 2, 1.5 way through. Beer 3, gotta go. Beer 4. 4 on the floor. Okay. As I said. Whenever you're ready, Lofa. Whenever you're ready. It's up to you. Yeah. Hellowdy, Miss Claire. Welcome. Okay then. As far as not getting guests, so let's grab something and put on the bench, cause otherwise I'm gonna just sit here and stink stinkers and drink beer, and I'm gonna get drunk in 2 hours, and then and that's gonna end. Like Loper said, I'm gonna fall on the floor, and that's gonna be end of the fun for tonight. And I don't wanna end up so early. I meant I just want to have a little bit more fun than 2 hours. That's what I meant. Okay then, let's grab something. What can I grab? Screen, that's to use. No. Keyboard. Oh, keyboard I'm gonna use because that's an awesome keyboard. Oh, I heard something. Someone gonna jump in. 2 seconds. Let me just find out something to scrap. Okay then, I'm gonna come and let in before I'm gonna find out something to scrap out. Oof. I came on, but bobs are out. Whoa. Sorry. Okie doke. Ladies and gentlemen, I do see a person down there in the basement. So that's me. We're going to play the game. And the first letter of the name is S. Who that could be? Come on, ladies and gents. Put your answers into the chat. Uh-oh. More game coming around. Boom. Crap. Wrong stream. Wrong screen. Stormy, Hellowdy, and welcome. Point for Mr. Electronic Scrapper.
Hi.
Oh,
Sorry,
you under your gazebo or tent or
when you
whatever you call it. You set it up also.
yeah. And I had to bring the laptop and everything here, so that took some time. It's a big one.
Come on. It is kind of cool.
Hi, Solas. And when
Mosquitoes may piss you up at some point, but other than that, it is awesome.
When it gets darker, then there's going to be light. I put up some light earlier.
Okay.
Solar lights.
Oh, really? Stormy got kicked out of the house?
No. I just wanted, because there's going to be rain, so I want to sit out here
It was
in my
raining in
new.
here like earlier.
And
But
I ordered the wrong sides. You know, there's a window side here
mhm.
into a,
No,
yeah.
opposite. Supposed to be like wall out there, right?
No, because I mistook how they said it, because I bought at 3 times 4.5 meters. Then so I thought I had to buy the sides in that column. So the opposite side has a door, and the windows were supposed to be in both ends, but that big one, and we had opened it, so I can't return it. So I have two sides I'm going to return and buy the right size.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okie dokie, loafer. No problem whatsoever. Just do what you need to do, buddy. Anyway, Stormy, get ready because I do see one more face down there in the basement.
Yeah.
And the first letter of the name, it is V.
Yeah, I only had one name coming up, and I was this close saying it. Um,
Home.
Goats. Oh, you
Electronic
said
goods.
V?
I
Oh,
said
I thought
V.
you said
I even show
B.
it kind of. Mm.
I thought you said B.
Yeah.
Eh,
Hello
V.
there, Mister. Welcome.
Hey,
It's always
Hello there, Mister V. Yeah, I
every time you
cannot do.
say V, they think you say B. So
Uh,
yeah.
if I say V, they think I say B, or if I say B, they think I say V or T or who cares?
Actually, I care because I lose.
hey, Solers, everybody.
What are you
Hey.
up to? You seem like an awesome weather. You're sitting outside.
Oh,
Yeah, it's quite nice today.
look, some
20,
of my lights just got on.
27.
Ooh, 27. Dang, that's way too hot. I got 23 in my cave, and that's like hot.
Oh,
Yeah, it'd be hot in the sun, but under the shade is not too bad.
Yeah,
it's
under the
so.
shed and with the cold drinks in the head.
It's
Oh, yeah.
really humid.
There you go.
Yeah, I just had to put some cold water because I was
What
like
about
running back and forth.
what about the fires at your area? Anything going on or still quiet?
Nothing around me.
Not
Okay,
here.
lucky you. Last few days, I saw like some huge smokes went to the Ohio states.
Yeah, there's some big fires like in northern central Canada. That's
Okay,
one.
Oh.
haven't seen any complaint from the e-waste Mike. Honestly, oh yeah, he complained a little bit, but it was like mostly like joking than complaining. But I did show some videos. Then some Ohio parts get like hit it hard with those smokes, and yeah, that was like really nasty. Or our like media show it like to be nasty.
Yeah,
I'm having trouble seeing the chat because it's such a tiny screen. I'm used to a big screen, and I even have uh, the reading glass and the long glasses. And no matter how I turn my glass head, I can't read that screen.
Stormy, put your mouse over the chat, hit the control, and scroll the mouse roll up. It's gonna make it bigger.
Then I can't see you guys.
It's gonna like divide the windows to the two. Like it's make us like a little bit smaller and chat much bigger.
That won't help. I can't
Okay.
see that far.
Okay, you rather to see us than the chat. Okay, understandable.
No, and I can't read that that far away. It's very far away.
Yeah, we are much prettier than the letters, definitely.
It's
Even though we are not that pretty, but oh well.
it's 1.5 length of my arm. Sorry.
Hellowdy, mister. That's right, recycling. Woohoo! Regular Saturday night stream.
What up,
Welcome.
Chris?
Yeah, I do streaming that like all week long because I can,
No.
and it is kind of awesome in my opinion at least.
Oh.
Plus, they give me like a little bit of extra, watchers because not everyone have the time on the Saturday night at my time.
I need to change that mode. Wait.
Our peeps can catch it like all week long, so that's it. That is awesome. I don't know what you all think about it, but I asked a few peeps what's going there or stop by there. It was like quite often I get a question: Is that real life? Is that real life? No, it's not. It's replay. Why is that replay? Because. So I did put it at first on the title, then I put it on the description, and then I put it on the title and the description, that is replay, and then I put it rolling on the screen. And I still get question, is that real life? Yeah. I know some people are lazy. I am lazy myself to read the title and description of the movies. But if something like rolling in front of my eyes on the screen, that's make the message clear, I guess. I think. But oh well. Come on, peeps. I done those over 300 streams, and each of these streams were like let's say around 4 or 5 hours. I got plenty material to just like play off. And in most of the case that was like awesome fun, so why not replay that and share it with other peeps who missed those time when we were online on the screen and have like sometime rubbish, sometime little more sense conversation and just have fun. That was a good time to share. Someone has thing early June. I don't know. I saw way much. Ads. What kind of ads? There's supposed to be no ads whatsoever. Otherwise, you watch like replay of the replay. As the replay is live, there's supposed to be no ads whatsoever. At least I mark it like so.
Yeah, I got a Bolts disc in my back, so
Oh.
So,
So I can't sit down very long. It gets pretty
I
uncomfortable.
got a disco on.
Oh, party at Stormy.
What?
Party at Stormy. We heading your way.
Yeah. And
Holy Rafal. There we go.
totally disco.
Nice.
Yeah. And I got plenty more. Oh yeah, you didn't see. There's also a disco in the car. And then I also brought a lot of my anti-mosquito plants in here so I don't get eaten.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm surrounded.
Peeps, I'm not streaming those replay for like watch time or something like that. That's nothing like that. It's all about to show it off to more peeps what doesn't have time on the Saturday, and maybe just get some extra viewers. That's all. I do not need watch time, so I'm fine with that at the moment, at least.
It's a good thing that I don't have epilepsy because, the flashes.
Okay.
Did I turn it off? Yeah.
If you could play songs, 7 days in sunny June, by okay.
Can you hear the engine from the?
No, you're fine. Do not hear
You
anything.
can't hear the, not a heater. It gives air to
Little
the
fun.
laptop.
No, it's fine.
Let me know if you can hear it. I can turn it down. I've just turned it all the way up.
So far is good. I
I'm
cannot
so
hear
stressed.
anything, so that's all right.
I'm beginning to think that I wonder if I can get epilepsy from watching all that blinking from, I can sense it all around me.
Cool. I'm glad you enjoy it. Hey, come on, that's
Yeah.
the whole like spring work you put on it just to set up this tent or tent.
Oh, it's easy. It's in one piece.
I think I got this, those skeleton for it in one little buggy. What like one little with a little bug, then you just take it out and just stretch it, and those little X thingy spread out.
Yeah, actually, the bag didn't even come with this. When you think about how much it costs, so hey, you could get more expensive. I need something to drink. I am like dying, and I think this
I don't think I could play like any
is
tunes in here.
wet or
There.
something. I'm gonna get me a new one because this is not wet, but it's not dry. I feel no.
Yeah, get rid of it. It is not right. I have a desktop oven coming soon for baking breads. Boards. For fuck's sake, come closer and read correctly.
Baking boards.
Some people will get it, and some will.
Should be baking brownies.
No, there are the way the people just put on the boards on the grill or on the ovens. But desktop oven, I believe, if you want to bake some boards and pick up, or let's say cherry picks elements out of it, you're gonna burn much more electricity than you get profit out of the stuff from the boards, price
Would it get
wise.
hot enough?
It's gonna roast it and just cherry pick, like, I guess, I as far I understand it correctly. Air chisel, super easy. If you want to be like very selective and super cost effective, then just get yourself good wood chisel and Omer and make like little base behind the board, and then you can just cherry pick whatever elements you want. That's even cheaper and less energy consuming. If you want to put whatever board into the oven to warm it up and pick the elements, it's got to be super high grade board.
Hmm.
As I believe you're selling all those high grade boards.
Alles gut flowed.
Yeah, but still, it's gonna be like a lot of energy, a lot of work to warm it up to the right temp. I don't know, Chris. You could, of course, try it and tell us how it go. If that was like worth to do or not. It involves like a lot of extra gloves and handling and time to waiting time for this thingy to get warm enough. We don't sell it anything because we are hoarders. Yeah, I would go for that, but only with like super high grade boards. Yeah, that will make sense for me. But yeah, we are in totally different spots. We got totally different buyers. So that's totally two different thingy. What is a good temperature? Have father oven. I will experiment with. Tin. What was that? 250? Something like 250 degrees for the tin.
Celsius.
Yeah. And that's gonna be like nice and drippy down.
Yeah, but you don't have much working time, right?
No, all other stuff on the board gonna be like all plastic gonna be melting and stinking and burning, and the self circuitry gonna be like as well like stinky.
Well, shoot.
So outside work,
Do you think they'd fall out if it was upside down?
some of it heavier stuff, but still they are in the same chamber. Even though you put like I don't know like catch plate under it, all the plasticky thingy will just fall down and begin to melt, right?
Are you cold?
No, I'm just taking my sorrows before I get cold, But actually, it might be a little bit too warm. Look, got gears. Oh, thank you.
Come on, Stormy, wait 2 or 3 months till November at least.
I like to be cozy. Oi. Oh, oh, it's really hard to get on with this. I got
I
this.
agree. It's really hard to get cozy, but when you get there, you're just gonna enjoy.
Yeah. Oh, fuck me. I forgot to get some more 6. Okay, I still got 7. I still got 6.
Okay,
So,
that's enough for like
10 minutes, and I have to go.
You cannot take 6 in 1 minute. You got 1 hour at least. Stormy, come on.
Yeah. Hi, Steve. Yeah. I need everything here so I can reach it. And I even got a lamp, so when it gets really dark, you can still see me. Oh,
Oi, oi. That's funny.
Now, oh, I've been so stressed today. I did all the empty cans and I emptied the van. I still haven't unpacked all my stuff. Oh, guess how many cartons of cigarettes I smuggled? I'm allowed to have 4 cartons, and there's 10 packs in a carton.
What do you mean 4 cartons a day?
Yeah, when I go into another EU country,
Okay.
one person can have 4 cartons or 40 packs of cigarettes.
Where that come from? If I living like my homeland, I'm allowed to get like 1 carton, 10 packs.
No. You're allowed to bring into Denmark. That's EU custom. Hello. Read it out. So
Maybe you as a Danish citizen are allowed, but me
it's all countries inside of EU. You're allowed
so
to.
why am I allowed only to take 1?
No. 4.
I don't want to argue with the border guards.
Go into SCAT and look it up.
You have to be there. You have to be in that country a certain amount of time.
No, I can go to Germany, go back
the border, and then come back right away.
Yeah,
and then go back and come back like just all day long.
Come on, no, yeah. Every time when you're crossing, you can have like certain amount.
You can have 4.
I don't know if that's
I'll find it
limited how many times you can cross at the daytime.
Yeah.
Well, when I go into the States, I have to be there like 2 days to be allowed to bring back beer without paying duty.
Is that cheaper then?
Yeah, it's a lot cheaper.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't tax their beer down there like they tax us here.
We got like we can go to the German shops at the border and buy the beer much cheaper out there. But we got like limits. It's like 60 something liters or something. So, and 60 liters of beer or 72, something like that. I'm not sure exactly. And there's like 10 liters of spirit.
Rafal, can you make me bigger?
I can try.
And then you can read.
Wie is de over 18 of EU-land? Nummer huis je hebt 800 cigarettes.
Yes.
Cigarettes up. Okay.
That's 80 packets.
Okay, but that's
40 packets it is. That's 4 cartons.
Yeah, but it's make difference when. Sorry.
No.
It make difference when I go to my homeland as a Polish citizen and going out from the Poland. I cannot cross the border with more than 200 cigarettes. If I got like Danish passport, then go to the Poland for the holidays or whatever, then I could left with like those 800 cigarettes, 4 cartons. As I go there as a Polish guy, I can come out with only 10 packs.
Okay, but if you go to Germany, you can have the 4 cartons. Okay, so I'm allowed to have 4 cartons.
Lucky bugger.
And you know how many cartons I brought with me home?
Don't say it out loud on public. No one needs to know that.
4.
Yeah, 4 exactly. Come on, Stormy. Don't put the thingy on.
But they don't know what it is.
48.
Yeah.
Are they cheaper there?
But yeah, of course. Otherwise, she will not go there for it for them. We got some properties at the very close to the border, and at some point I said, for fuck's sake, I'm already next to the border. Why not to go to the German shop and buy myself some, I don't know, whiskey or beer or whatever? And then I thought, for fuck's sake, I cannot use the company car to do that stuff. So yeah, I went for materials because I really need some kind of materials and I couldn't buy it out there. So I went to Germany buy for materials and then just heat like, I don't know, 20 or 30 liters of spirit in the car. But yeah, I was like, have my throat very tight, and let's hope there will be no control. There will be no control. And there was not. And I spent like 1.5 hours to hiding all those stuff with no reason. I could just drop it somewhere in the backside, and that's it.
The second time I also hide a lot, and the 3 times I drove to Germany, there was zero. There was not even someone to watch your passport. And the third time, there wasn't even a police car next to the house.
We at the moment we got like constant control at the border, and sometimes there is just standing one guy and just you're just driving by, and he just like, me, come on.
There was no.
But otherwise, they are just boom, go to the side. Especially when you drive like with the bigger car, like van or something like that. And sometimes they just take whatever. Come on, you're gonna be checked, and they check like everything. Yeah.
I don't know. I just have to. Hold on. No, I don't think it's that much.
Stormy, we got some properties at the Cosa. The city, like it's on the border. and whenever I go work out there, then I thought, hey, come on, it's like just like 10 minutes drive, or maybe less than 10 minutes to get those German shops. So why not?
Yeah. I smoke about 2 packets a day.
Can you hear me now? Does he still paying you? Okay, he's gone.
Not unless you have to go. You're gonna go there anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I think I need to get some antihistamine because my eyes are running soon.
Uh-oh. I see your
Letter.
face. Letter it is S. But you're never going to guess it because it haven't shown up at the chat yet.
Oh.
Okay, sorry. Let's see what will happen.
Scrapping together. Scrap it, Ralph.
No, it wasn't in the chat. So let's see what's going to happen. Let's meet our, let's hope, new friend, Mr. Security. Hello, sir. Welcome.
Hi.
Can you hear us now?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
It's Tommy. It's Tommy from chat.
Hi.
I just wanted to say hi.
Okay.
So I look like Santa Claus. I like how you guys I like your scrapping show. I do.
Okay. So did you come from those replay streams? What I show up or?
No, I used to be a security guard, and I just put it down for a different chat that I go to.
Okay. So you're actually catching the weekly Saturday Scrap Night Live, right?
I don't scrap, but I like watching it.
Okay.
I could take things apart, but I can't put them back together.
Hey, that's always like extra task. If you want to put it back together, you better be careful with scrapping or
Take
taking this apart.
pictures.
Yeah.
But yeah, come on, taking
My
these things
my
apart
my
is
my
fun.
my problem is my cat's been chewing on some wires around here, so I've been putting protectors around my wires.
Okay.
She bites into the wrong wire, she's gonna end up getting.
Oh yeah, definitely. So where are you from, sir?
I'm from the U.S. I'm in Connecticut. I'm in the U.S.
Okay, cool, cool,
I
cool,
was
cool.
yeah. You guys were talking about the border thing, and I was like, yeah, I remember one time when I was up in Maine visiting my
Mm.
mom. We went over to Canada, and she had the kids with us, and we had candy, and it was like pink and white. The candy were pink and white, and the kids must have let the pink one out because when they pulled us over, they were like, "What's this? What's this? What's this?" They thought it was drug, and I'm like, "It's candy. It's liquid. Break it open. It's not drugs."
My aunt, who is deceased now in Poland, when she was younger, she often drove to Russia. And that's back then when it was the communist country, also Russia. And she's once smuggled a very big can of beluga caviar, and it was disguised as tomatoes or something.
Yeah, there was no way to get the caviar in the
Oh yeah, she smuggled it, and
and then
she
sell
was
it with a
actually a
big
great
profit.
smuggler.
Then she was smart. Most of the
Yeah,
fish
she was
smuggle
a very
cigarettes and
good smuggler.
alcohol, but she go with the caviar. Dang.
Yeah. Well, and then she got home and she asked my grandmother, "Do you want some?" And she showed her the can, and she said, "No, I don't want tomatoes." And she opened up that can and she just ate it. And yeah, I don't think she ever ate
You know,
caviar
me
again
myself, I'm
because
not big fan
she
of
ate too
caviar,
much.
to be honest. But mm, I can understand the situation back then.
So what is it
No,
like?
it was a very big can, so no way.
Is it like what 9 o'clock
No,
over there?
she had
Russian
a
vodka
packed
pink stay
car.
out? No, Russian vodka sucks. Polish vodka is good. Russian vodka sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Have you ever tried Smirnoff? That's
Well,
you
I
can
hate
compare it to
Smirnoff.
diesel.
That's disgusting. I don't like when it tastes like spiritus. Good vodka don't taste or smell.
Yes, exactly. You're
That's
totally
how
right
Is it
about that,
the
Stormy.
more time it's been distilled, the better it is.
Correct.
is it cold over there, Stormy?
No, but I like to be cozy.
You like to be cozy?
It's not that warm. At least my watch say it's like 12 degrees outside, so that's not much.
I don't
It's not
know.
cold,
It's
but
about it's about it's
you know
about
it, it
77 here.
so
Yeah,
that's more
12
than
feel like
82.
11.
With 12 degrees outside, I would wear something like Stormy. Repair, restore, recycle.
Okay.
Hello and welcome. Cheers, sir.
Yeah,
Good
it's
to
it's
see you.
like it's like 4:55 here p.m.
Oh,
Oh
that's
yeah,
late.
we're a little bit later.
Or
We are
I don't
like
know. PM, is
almost
that
11
night?
p.m. So
PM past midnight, I think.
Mm.
I've never really gotten to what.
Past midday, I think, is it? Or past
Past midday, not midnight.
Yeah, see, I told you, I've never gotten that.
Is it past midnight? Midday?
No,
Past
it's
the-
not yet. We close to about 4 minutes. No, yeah, 1 hour and 4 minutes. Sorry, hour and 4 minutes to midnight. Hellowdy, Mr.
All right,
Radolfus.
Ralphie. All right, Ralph Stormenberg. I'm gonna jump back down. I'm gonna go back in the chat for a little bit. I got some cooking to do soon, so I just wanted to pop
Okay,
in,
whatever you need to do,
say
sir.
say
Anyway, that
say
was
say,
nice to
say,
see you.
say
Nice to
hi.
meet you,
So
and
now,
Hi.
nice
so
to meet.
now you have a face to go with the Dame Tommy. So now you have my face.
Camera is over there. I look at
You're
the
like
screen
confused
and
that
the
time. Like,
camera is
how
over
did you
there.
find me? Where did you see me? It's like I'm not a
Of course, come
troll.
on. That's interesting because every new face that's interesting here. So anyway,
But
it was
you
good
guys
to
have a
meet you,
good
sir.
night.
Thanks for jumping in and see you around. Right?
Have a good night. Be safe out there.
Night, you too.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye.
Take care. Awesome. We got new face tonight. Marked on. That's on plus.
Who was it? Tommy?
Mm,
Oh, I haven't even had time to play
crap.
today.
I forget.
Cracking. I'm gonna be cracking my bank.
I always suck with the names, so
I only, if I have to drink vodka, it has to be some of the really good stuff.
any vodka will do for me. No, come on, Solars. There are some shitey vodka.
Yeah.
There are some good vodkas as well. There are some super vodkas, but some of them are no, they not worth to drink. It's gonna make you sick.
Yeah,
I
or
still
blind.
remember the situation like long time ago. We bought like some cheapo, super cheapo, and we drink it. Me and Eva. We don't even drink the whole bottle. 2 person, and we were sick like for 3 days after it. Oof, that was terrible. Mech.
Yeah, I tried that with sangria in Poland, and it was
Oh,
my
that's
cousin's
right.
wedding the next day, and he also got sick. I should have known because it was a screw lid, and it was just turning. It was it was loose and just turning and turning, so it has got some air or whatever, and we got so sick. And next day, his wedding, he was getting married, and 2 or 3 o'clock at night, I had to take the bus to the Warsaw, and I was so sick.
Mm.
They said I should drink a kaliski of pepper and vodka, and then I would feel better. And yeah, it came out both ways. You know.
She got a spanner, but
Then I was feeling a bit better.
okay. With Claire, with who are you talking about? He got the spanner. Who I
Yeah,
gave the
I
spanner?
don't get it either. I don't get it either. Yeah, but I don't know what's a spanner.
No,
Or
okay.
do-
Sorry. Okay, I didn't catch it at the first. That was just Tommy Tremont who was just on.
Yeah, but I still don't get what a spanner is. Or maybe she was
The
meaning
spanner
something else.
then get the blue names and can just boot out peeps and all that stuff.
Oh,
when you if you put something in the chat, you can see
Yeah.
you can see a name in the blue, and then you got
Yeah.
like options to like mute someone, kick out someone, and all that kind of stuff. And Tommy Tremont just get the spanner, not because he just jumped into the panel, but he was in the chat like 100 times already, so that's why he get the spanner. That was the reason.
Ah. Yeah, I've never heard that word.
Spanner, those you got like little wrench thingy next to your name.
Yeah, I know, but I've never heard that word spanner.
Spanner, yeah, that those English peeps thingy.
Yeah, it's some kind of slang or something.
It's same meaning like the wrench.
Mm.
We use the wrench, they use the spanners.
Ah,
We used to
it's
call
a
it
word for
like
a tool.
we used to call it like Svensk Noil, and in Polish we use the French key. That's the same thingy.
Mhm.
Spanner, aka wrench, exactly. Okay, so I need like 3 minutes break because nature calling me. I'll be right back. So Stormy, keep the disco on and keep the eye on the peeps, right?
Yeah, I got one eye on my mobile.
You got your spanner,
and one
so
on the chat, which I can barely see. So, I'm guessing sockets is also a tool. I'm guessing. I'm sure I have a lot too. I inherited all my my dad's tools and stuff. Yeah, I was guessing correctly. So is socket the one that's already has a handle, or is it the small one you put onto a handle? If you know what I mean. Okay, yeah. I got both. And I also have a lot of different inches sockets, for different kind of handles. What is called?
I love the tools like woman loves shoes. Okay.
I actually have 3 sizes. Small, medium, and a very large one.
what we talk about?
Sockets. What's it called in Danish?
Pluggies, sticks.
No. Huh. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gone. I don't even know what it's called in Danish.
Socket, it's called stick. Stick contact.
What?
Stick contact.
What?
Or we speak about different sockets.
Yeah, it's a tool.
Tool.
Yeah, it's what the fuck is it called in Danish? Du
10
ved,
millimeter
når
and
du
socket.
skal
No.
bruge bolde.
Yeah, I know. I know what you mean, but how it is called?
Sockets,
sake.
they call it.
Uh,
And it's
Noil.
it's the
It is
small
like
ones you put
something
on
noil.
the handle.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, what's it called in Danish? You can't even remember it too.
It's something noil. But
Yeah,
the first word is gone.
yeah. Yeah, me too.
Socket key in English. Nasadowy klucz in Polish. In Danish, it's like,
Google it.
for fuck's sake, it's out of the brain now. You know, when you're looking for the word, it is gone.
Hold on, I'm googling it.
Google it.
Topnøgler.
Topnoiler, exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
How
Oh,
simple was that?
well,
For
you know,
fuck's
at
sake.
least I'm not alone being forgetful. I'm very happy about that.
Topnoil, exactly. Top key.
Yeah.
Meh. I feel stupid at the moment.
No, because I'm also there, so none of us are stupid. We're just forgetting the simplest thing, you know. It's normal.
You know, well, that would be no problem to call it whenever else, but when you're looking for that word, it's totally gone from your
Yeah.
mind.
That's so normal. Ugh. But it's annoying. I love Google.
Yes.
I really love it.
Yes, yes, Chris.
Because if Google wasn't there, we would go insane.
We could just like sit there for an hour and discuss and try to find out,
And
or
go
probably
insane.
forget before we gonna find out. Anyway, I do see one more face down there in the basement.
Letter?
That's letter. It is E.
Evo still Solas.
Oh, that were fast. The first game. Hello there,
Hi.
Miss Jill. Welcome.
Hey, hello. How's the picture? Is it all right?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
look fine.
Okay.
Totally opposite than we can see at our sky, but that's look good.
Yeah,
To you. Enjoy.
I didn't feel like looking at you guys anymore. No, I just wanted to show you guys the view.
Okay.
Vehicles as they go by.
Has anyone got any lead or Andy?
We don't have
Burger?
Aldi here anymore.
No. All these
But
were
we have
gone since
Lidl.
like 2 years or something like that.
We
right?
just got a Aldi opened up 13 miles north of me. They're the ones they close over there. They're opening over here in the States.
Okay. They are gone from Denmark at some point.
Yeah.
Oh well, we still got leads, so
Yeah.
but yeah, I do like some of those little tools.
Yeah. I have a lot of little tools. And
They
I
are
also
cheap
bought,
and price wise, they are kind of good quality for this money. They are
Yeah.
acceptable.
and
They're
so
not
was
that bad.
Aldi.
Not all of them, but yeah, they are not bad.
I'm not
Actually,
even sure where
Aldi
it
and
opened at.
Lidl tools were kind of the same quality.
I never.
Yeah, they open up right next to Walmart.
Okay. But which country Aldi actually come from?
Germany,
Okay,
and so does
Lidl,
Lidl,
Lidl is German. That's I know,
and
but
so is
I have no
Aldi.
idea about the Aldi.
Aldi is also German.
Okay. Hmm.
Well, we need somebody to compete with Walmart.
Hey, last time I heard the Walmart getting like in trouble because of the tariffs, and they got
Well,
to shut down like over 20 shops, and the price is going up like about 20%. I don't know how much true it was, but that at least that what's saying at our news.
yeah, my sister works for a large chain. She's an accountant for a large chain grocery store, and it's like my sister, her boss, and then the vice president. So high up she is. But it's actually a Canadian company that owns the chain now. But there's so
Yeah,
many
because
grocery
they, you
stores
know,
that have closed because of
they're just
Walmart.
franchise, so that's
Yeah,
different rule a little bit.
yeah.
Hi,
It's just a
Bill.
big conglomeration.
Okay. We're getting new stores in our state. The first
But
audio. Okay.
Ay.
but the only thing that can beat
Oh,
Walmart
Connor.
is just quality and having like real butchers in the store.
Okay. Hey, come on. As far as they're gonna sell like local stuff and with good price, they're gonna stay up on the market, right? Otherwise, they're gonna sell out the shit like they do in here. They're gonna be disappeared, like they disappearing from here.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like way back in the '60s, Texas used to grow rice,
And I
south
see
of
nothing
Houston,
wrong with that.
and those guys they got rich off of rice, and they don't grow rice anymore. They grow
Hmm.
corn every year, and then the government subsidizes it, and then the crop fails every year because it gets too hot, and they make more money with their crops fail. They
Okay.
just plant the seeds, the corn grows 2 feet high, and then they make more money off the crop failing than they would if it actually grew.
Oh yeah, that's
And
different
that's the wrong
story.
area
But
for it to try to grow.
yeah, that's pathologic, I would say.
Well, yeah, but in Texas, their growing season, they can turn their fields around 3 times, sometimes 4 times if they plant the right crops.
Yeah, but in real life, it's not about getting money for not growing crops. It's all about getting the good crops, right? Otherwise, the local community get like fucked up.
I don't know. You'd have to
Eh,
talk to a real farmer. Talk to a real farmer about that stuff.
yeah, I know they. Come on,
They
everyone
get
looking for their own profit, right? So that's totally understandable as well. But
yeah, but I mean here
Connor.
they pay farmers to not grow crops too. It's crazy. Like up in
yeah,
Manitoba, Canada, it's just a big corporation that does all the farming. And now here, it's a big company that
I know
harvest
what
time.
you're saying, Jill, but it's not how it's supposed to be. Anyway, okie dokie, Solars, have a good one. Have a good night. Thanks for being with us tonight. Cheers. I know what you mean. I totally understand each and every farmer, and they looking for their own profit, and they want to earn as much as possible just to survive and all that kind of stuff. But government supply not gonna cover their crops like each and every year for forever. So as far they growing good crops and they selling good crops, people gonna buy it from them. Otherwise, when they just go like those shortcut because they can like grow like 3 or 4 times a year and still get money of it, even though nothing come out of it. So that's not the way how society is supposed to work.
Well, yeah, like if you hear about the farmers complaining in the Valley of California, they used to get their water basically for free, and that's how they could grow in the desert. And
True.
the whole United States paid for that water, and that's not the way it was supposed to happen. And so finally, when they shut the water off, it was actually big corporations running those farms. And when they complain, it's like, hey, that's not the way it's supposed to be. You pay for the water, you can grow whatever you want. And you drive to the valley now and you see all these big trees dying and stuff. And people are like, oh, that's sad. It's like, well, all they have to do is pay for their water. And it's like, it's not economically feasible.
That is the spot on comment, Chris. But, to be more precise, government waste money on farms. That's not government's money. That's your money. That's taxpayers' money.
Yep.
Right? You got
That's
to understand that first. Government doesn't create the money. That's your own money.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely,
you as a citizen not supposed to let that thing happen, because that's wasting your own money. What you got to pay, you're not. You are obligated to pay. It's not like you will to pay. You got to pay it, and that's gonna be wasted, and that's your money.
No, what's interesting about like all the all the wildfires everywhere is like, oh, the price of wood's going up. That's all man-made created stuff too. Because I actually had a Christmas day at a truck stop, and a lot of truck stops have these old guys sitting around eating breakfast every day, right?
Yeah.
These old guys sitting at the truck stop eating breakfast every day are freaking millionaires or billionaires. They own all the land between Interstate 5 and the ocean. All the wood between Interstate 5 and the ocean. And so once that happened, that year is one of the years they had big fires. So I asked them, well, what do you do with the wood when you have big fires? And they're like, well, we don't get as many board feet out of the trees, but we still get wood out of it. We just don't get a certain percentage out of it. And it's like, well, what about when you die and your children or your grandchildren or whatever? He's like, well, the kids or the grandkids aren't going to get the money, but the great grandkids are still set for life. That's no problem.
There you go.
So they're still able to process the trees. It's just the outside inch or two of the trees aren't usable for wood, but the inside is still good because the fire goes through so quick. And I was in Yellowstone last September, I think. Yeah, last September. And
Yellowstone's supposed to explode like 3 times a year, so
sorry.
no one want to invest them, right?
Well, I mean, it's like certain pine trees, pine cones don't open unless there is a fire, and everything replants itself, and the forest regenerates and regrows, and all the rotten woods and stuff rotting out and stuff. There's different animals and little organisms and stuff that grow all through the stuff. Mother Nature knows how to, it takes care of itself.
Of course it does. Because, until some people gonna just jump in and disturb it, right?
Well, yeah, the fires in California, the Hollywood fires, Santa Monica or whatever. They had that same fire the year I was born. And they rebuilt.
Honestly, I know it's like huge areas, but as I looking at the map, my homeland is quite big as well. Plus, it maybe not 80% of because like it was earlier, but definitely over 50% is covered with the forest.
Mm-hmm.
And we got no fire whatsoever. I know it's maybe slightly different area, but still, come on.
It's because the Polish police are more strict than Denmark,
But come on, in Denmark we almost got no forest
respect.
whatsoever compared to Poland.
Well,
There is
even
like forest,
uh,
but those forests are like super tiny. You cannot even get lost in that forest.
Oh yes, you can.
How?
Yeah,
Just go
there
like
are
30 minutes
Polish
one
forests
direction and
very
you're out.
big.
okay, Stormy must have been lost once in the forest
Oh, you mean Denmark?
in Denmark.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not
Polish
a
government is
forest.
nice?
That's
No, it's
like
not.
uh,
It's not
a
nice.
couple of trees or something.
You know, I
Yeah,
speaking about the forest size in compared Denmark and Polish. You know, Danish one, they are nice. They are well taken care of. But yeah, it's hard to get lost in that woods. Otherwise, when you get lost or you feel like being lost, just go one direction for like, I don't know, 30 minutes at max, and you will be out. When you get lost in the Polish woods, you can walk for days. So that's the size difference. Otherwise, we do not have like huge wood woods
It's
fires in there.
it's
Uh,
also
Woods
different
aren't taken
trees.
care as good as in Denmark, definitely. But there is some like protection thingy next to the roads. There's like a line of the ground like
they call it a fire
prepared
break.
to not break the fire into the woods and yeah.
But yeah, no, they Minnesota, like almost the entire state of Wisconsin, was the original trees were all just cut down, and uh, the Paul Bunyan and Babe the Blue Ox, all the wise tale or all the stories about that is basically how man came through and clear cut all the woods, and just tales of the different things. And like when I was a kid, you used to see sawmills around Wisconsin. Now you don't see sawmills anymore. They the last of the clear cut. But even I can go east about 5 miles. Is the St. Croix River, and they used to float logs down that river. And if I got some scuba gear, you go down to the bottom of the river and find some of the logs that had actually um, sunk
Mm,
and stuff. And there's some people that actually do a business where they bring the log, they go down, they'll bring the old growth logs up and sell them.
yeah, Ralph
And
said the Dutch government did like oopsie, new election October 29. Good. If they did like an oopsie, it's time to replace those buggers. And that was just election in our homeland, and uh,
Mm,
I'm not happy with it. But oh well. There was certain guy what going for the chair of the president of the country. Two of them what was on the last voting. Yeah, I don't like none of them.
well, actually, the
I
one that
didn't like
won,
all 13 of them, but
but we got the worst one because he's anti-abortion, he's anti-EU, he's anti
what's wrong
everything.
with anti-abortion? I
What?
know. Come on. The other one, the opposite of one, was even worse. I don't say
No,
this one is good,
he
but the other one
he
is even
he
worse.
wanted you can be allowed to have an abortion. He wanted EU and all that.
No, you mixed up the guys, Starmy.
What?
You mixed up the guys.
No, I read it.
Yes. The other guys was liking all that kind of stuff. That's why they call them even like a Rainbow Rafal, because the other guy got the same name as I do.
I'll be back. I gotta go get a lighter.
Okie dokie, no problema. I don't like both of them, but if
What I've read about them, one of them was worse than the other.
they both are bad.
Yeah, but the one was worse than the other.
No, I don't think
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
This one was really.
If
This
you
one
are
was,
against abortion, then you are very
abortion
bad.
is like a catchy subject for the public only. That's got nothing to do with which one is better. That was just catchy subject to take the peeps
No,
out of the voting.
no, because I read that that guy who was against, he was I don't remember what party they were called when they back when they made abortion illegal.
It was
And
always
they
illegal
were
in Poland
no, it wasn't
with
always illegal.
certain condition.
Yeah, but before that, it was actually legal.
No, it's
Yeah,
it was never legal.
it was legal.
No,
They were totally, and plus they made the courts something. Yeah, I don't
no,
know how to
it
say.
was legal only at certain circumstances. Uh, just like so, if you want to get like abortion, it was never legal.
I'm
You got to
pretty
go to
sure it was.
the other country to do that.
I'm gonna ask Google.
Okay, ask Uncle Google.
Yeah.
Yes, Chris, they both were like suck, but meh. It was like even hard to choose for the worst. Which one was worse? Good one, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, that means we supposed to change the subject. How many 10-minute sockets range do you have? A million. Can I find one when I need one? Wait. Do I? Nope. I do not have any of it in my range of view. Or maybe no, that's not 10 milli. That close to, but or maybe that's 10 milli, right? Is it? Oh yeah, I got one at least with the tiny little screwdriver at the bottom of it. So yeah, I got one at least. I have 10 of each. I want my back. I haven't take your bill. Come on. By the way, hello, sir. Welcome. I should get like a few more in somewhere.
And I'm back.
Mostly 3/8 inches. Yeah, but come on. You got different bolts than we do. You work with those weird imperial systems. I don't understand them.
Our imperial system sucks.
I can say that too, but I work on cars for a living. 10 millimeters, anything disappears. Yeah, they do. The most used sizes is like 10 mils, 13 mils, and 17 mils. Sometimes 19, but 10, 13 is like most used thingy. And those sockets always like top Noil, right, Stormy?
Yeah.
Those buggers always like gone when you need them.
They disappear. They just
Exactly.
walk away.
That's
There's a
why I
10
have a lot
millimeter,
of sets.
some kind of 10 millimeter party hotel somewhere.
Oh well, Lover. Up to you, buddy. Hello, the Mr. Scrapman. Cheers. Last time, as I going to the scrapyard and I load my shred trailer, I dumped so many of the old tools and all that kind of screwdrivers and everything. Holy scrap, holy! That was buckets of of the keys and screwdrivers, what name it, whatever head tools. I just got too many of them.
Doesn't that feel good? Just throwing the old tools away.
No, that's
Come
doesn't
on, the
feel
ones that you're
good
not using.
whatsoever. You know, it was not used, but it's maybe useful one day, right? But when you got like, I don't know, 17 pieces of like, I don't know, 10
Number
millimeters deep,
2 screwdriver head, and you got the
something like that. Yeah,
extra.
exactly.
You got the extra bit for the other ones, and then you got that broken Chinese bit that goes to the other piece of
And on the
broken
other side,
shit.
you're looking at your like fully like suitcase of like full nice and wrenches and keys and all that kind of stuff, and then you never use it because you spent like half hours to look into that drawer where it's like million keys mixed up instead of just take the suitcase and grab exactly what you need and just go and use it, use what you need, right? Yeah. But yeah, I did get rid of some of it, a lot of it. I'm not happy with it, but from the other side, I'm glad I get rid of them.
Well, I used to have 3 sets of some stuff. So I had a set of tools from a truck, a set of tools for the house,
Mm.
and then I've been buying a whole new set for scrapping because that way I have
Well, yeah, that's different
some
story.
stuff for the car and the
Hey, come
my
on,
camper trailer.
new set of the bits for those little tiny ones are never gonna harm, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. And
Just
then
sell
as soon
things,
as they
they get
break or
used,
get
they
worn
get
out, I'm
broken.
more than happy just to toss them into the scrap pile. More than happy.
Yeah,
Worn
but
out.
then you end up with like using only like let's say T8 bits, what's always get like in hard drive or something like that, and get worn out, and whole set gonna be left out, and you're missing only those little bit what you use the most.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I've gotten the free cheap toolkits from casinos, and it's like, okay, I'll just keep the little bits and keep the little. I immediately
yeah, but
scrapped like the cheap
you
screwdrivers
know
and stuff.
that is the little hardening nature in every scrapper.
Oh yeah. So I just scrapped the last piece of hardware, stuff I have, and then I gotta get my boards all out of the house. And then once
Yes.
I have a policy right now, I can't bring anything in until I get all the boards out of the house. but I do have a neighbor that's giving me stuff for free. So I once I bring it in the house, once I bring it in, I get rid of it immediately. I scrap it immediately. So I've been good with that.
Scrap
Oh,
and
I
That's what I
have
was doing this
tons
morning.
and tons of screwdrivers and bits.
Scrapman put like good point. Last time I got like little flood on my garage, and I got like decent box of bits. Those 1/4 inch bits, standard ones, like this one, right? What you use on your regular 1/4 inch bit.
Mhm.
And somehow I got, I don't know how many was there, maybe 500 pieces. That was like full big box of the beads, and those box get filled up with the water, and I didn't recognize it. And
Oh
after
no!
I find out they were all rusty, I said, "Yay! Finally, I can get rid of them." Even though I hate to get rid of them, but from the other side, I was happy.
You
I can
got a
feel
little bit
that
of
box
money for
again with another beats.
it. Well, I mean, I get there's. Oh, I forget what the website is. There's an auction website I'd look at. It's like, oh, I want to buy that. Oh, I want to buy that. Or they even, the old electronic organs, like the one I took apart, that board I took apart. Oh, that board is so. I want to get those free organs so bad. It's like, no, gotta get rid of all my boards. Then I can get an organ in, organ out. But I gotta make the catwalk suspension bridge for my cat first, and then get the organ in, and then make some more catwalks and see if I can, put that on eBay and sell them. And I don't know, $10 or $20 a foot for the catwalks, and see if I can sell them. Because that little, Chinese-made piece of junk, hey, look, these little kittens are walking on the catwalks. Like, yeah, they're made for kittens, not full-size cats. So
No,
once I get my catwalk made for my cat, see how much he likes it or doesn't like it. If it works, make some more and see if I can sell it. If it doesn't work, well, that maple smells so good. Hey, I got wood for sale. Nice smelling maple wood for sale. Firewood for sale. I don't know. And if not, around here, you can't, the wood can't count, the natural wood, you can't cross county lines because of, I don't know, the little bugs that eat the bark.
hmm
Some kind of pest. But if it's from Oregon or something, I could sell that as firewood, and I could soak it in a little extra chlorine. I mean, little extra copper water, and it would, glow green every once in a while. Or it'll be color changing wood every once in a while.
Ah, frack. Those tiny things that they are actually worse than mosquitoes, because when they
What,
modular
like
the
fruit
thing.
flies or something? Oh, gnats.
yeah, no, they're not very big.
If you hold your
Oh.
hand up, do they just go to your hand and bite your
Yeah,
hand?
but actually, when I do the mow the lawn or cut the hedge, they
Mhm.
actually attack me, especially with the hedge, because they're all over it. My boyfriend, he's allergic to it.
What,
That's
work?
good way.
Yard work? He's
I
allergic to
I
yard
don't
work?
I don't mind clean
I
up the
don't know
tools, but
what's it called. They're very tiny.
protect them later on with like little oil or something. They're gonna last more than 2 months. Otherwise, taking care of the tools, it's not bad habit.
Yeah.
But when you got like you're getting them like almost every day, like extra tools, and you want to keep them all, that's not the way as well. If you know
I
what I mean.
found I was getting sick of the your nippers or whatever you use just to cut. You cut all the time, and your edges go dull, and then they get all broken and a little
Yeah.
wobbly and stuff. And I found a good website for that. Um, was it like a nail clipper guy that he shows you how to fix nail clippers, and then it applies to for same application works for scissors or like pliers.
Yeah.
If they don't have a screwdriver to tighten on and stuff, he shows you how to tighten up, how to fix everything. And it's like, okay, because you got your favorite pair of pliers that you like cutting with,
Hmm.
and they cost 30, $20, $30 or whatever, and they wear out after a month or
I
two.
love WD-40. It's like a miracle cure for everything.
I got a gallon can of WD-40. And I got an
Yeah,
old fashioned squirt bottle.
That's lifetime supplies.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna use it to shine stuff up once I start melting too. Because you know how your big stack D's always using that little dab of WD-40, the last little dab in his can. I think he does that just to irritate people. Here's a little dab. Gotta get every little dab out of that bottle. I saw at one of our stores they had the little squirt bottle for the old fashioned oil cans. It's like I can fill that up with WD-40 and go squirt, squirt. Can't wait to make that video. Hey, big stack D. Jealous? WD-40. Look at this. Look, 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 look. Oh. Well, could be a lifetime supply. Let's see if I can shine up as good as you do. I used to be able to shine that good in the Army, but I used to do that by hand. Not by using, electric tools.
Actually, last time, as Scrapman says, I saw like little video at the YouTube. The guy just like as this is kind of WD-40, like he drilled like little hole in there, put like little valve from like car wheel,
bicycle or something, or
car wheel. I believe that was car.
Okay.
Thingy, and he just
straight around.
Through that, even though he got like some liquid in the can, he just put the pressured air inside, and then his can was refillable through the same valve. Plus, he can add extra pressure into it.
That's pretty cool. And then you have to buy a new
but
can.
I also heard that's kind of dangerous or something. I don't remember what it was.
You don't have to. I mean, it's not like he's going to put 110 psi in there or whatever. He's probably just putting a couple pounds in there.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, when you're shaking a paint can and it makes that noise inside, that's actually a real marble inside that thing. I couldn't believe that when I saw that video.
Mm-hmm.
Guy just opens the can up and let's see how many marbles I can get, how many different kinds there are. That was cool as shit.
That was just simple like metal ball in it.
Well, it's not even a metal ball; it's a glass ball inside. The marbles like kids will shoot. Yeah, like they shoot marbles with. The glass ball you shoot. Yeah, it could be could be a dragon's eye. Could have different colors. It's all the marble rejects from the marble store. The marble maker guy. Might be a metal marble. Could be wrong. It's just a marble in there.
Okay.
I couldn't believe it. It was like, that's what the thing is in there making a noise? It's not even a, wow. Okay.
Interesting. I never get into that, honestly.
I don't know what I was watching it. I saw a guy take it apart and he's taking all the different marbles, or he showed the different marbles. I think he was just doing a paint can meltdown
Okay.
and just happened to show the marbles on the side. I know you know you get going down those rabbit holes on YouTube sometimes.
Yeah, true.
Well, I mean, I was looking at RVs and the little teardrop RVs, and these guys are showing how you can make an RV out of foam, the rectangular foam that you buy at the store.
Come on, Bill. I'm pretty sure you got like quite few there in your workshop.
But
Oh,
yeah,
come
they're
on,
just
son.
showing.
Why not?
But yeah, they're just showing it with the foam, and and then they're oh, you can do fiberglass, but then there's poor man's fiberglass, which is just painter's cloth and glue, like Mod Podge. It's glue. It's watered down glue. It's like, okay. You say that'll stay together going down the road at 70 miles an hour. I'll believe you. Okay.
Come on, it should, but it. No one say it's gonna happen. So
Well, these guys say, they're putting it together. It's like I would just use regular fiberglass. I don't know what the price difference is between fiberglass and poor man's fiberglass.
can for every room in the house. Minerals spirit is cheaper than WD-40. Okay. There is like plenty people what's saying there's like other products better than WD-40. Of course, this is the brand, and that's why you got to pay for it like a little bit extra.
WD-40 is castor oil, okay, people? I don't want to hurt your feelings. That's it. It's castor oil. And maybe some
Okay.
other kind of product. That's all it is.
It's the same thing in like those little PU foam cleaner, mounting foam, or I don't know how you call that foam. This thing what you use to mount your windows and doors and all that kind of stuff.
Oh,
what
yeah, that
explain-
foam. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can also buy like little cleaner, like small little can with the spray on. What's gonna clean every like your miss spray or something like that.
Yeah.
And all what it is just like canned acetone. That's all what it is. And acetone like bottle of 1 liter or let's say half liter gonna cost you let's say $10, and those spray thingy cleaner gonna cost you like 35.
It's even cheaper to clean.
Gonna cost you like 50 or something.
It's even cheaper to clean windows.
Yes, exactly.
Vinegar and water.
You're not gonna clean the foam with it.
Oh, okay. But just to clean a window is vinegar and water.
Yeah, window cleaner. Okay, yeah. Now I get you. Okay, yeah,
Mhm.
true. That is good window cleaner.
But
Same like,
let's put a little
lemon
blue
juice.
dye in there, make it look pretty though.
True. Same like lemon juice with like cleaning your dishes.
But
Like
really good cleaner for the windshield in the summertime. We need some kind of not acid but base, something basic. Somebody just started using that a couple years ago.
Okay. Hey,
I don't remember what I never did look up the formula.
How that's happened? I have a mouthful of WD-40 on accident. How you can? Okay, explain me, sir. How you accidentally get your mouth full of WD-40?
Well, what are you storing WD-40 in your beer
How
cans
did that
for?
happen?
Who did that?
Come on,
don't-
I
I
can't
can't-
understand. If you inject directly in your butt like 100 milliliters of Domestos, what is like super strong toilet cleaner, but how you can get WD-40 into your mouth?
Well, you know, castor oil is good for you if you're feeling bad. You know, it'll flush your system out and get everything nice and smooth and running through you. I don't think it's as effective as olive oil, though.
I'm gonna need some
It's
extra
the wrong way.
protection.
For fuck's sake.
Is that some kind of AI in the chat then?
What up, Stormy? You gonna evacuate yourself or what?
No, I need extra protections against all the creepy
All the bugs.
bugs.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna have to get some mosquito netting around your tent there.
No, it's citronella.
Okay.
I just
Yeah,
don't
but-
want it on my skin, you know, because it could give allergic reactions.
His mouth
You have
was
a
open because
candle going or
you know
just your
it finally
plants?
works. Good one. Holy
It's-
crap, holy.
It's this. Can you see it? Yeah. Well.
Not really. Kind of. A little bit.
Oh, hold on. Oh, the light is not good.
I met a
Someone
guy
said
this week.
Yeah, well, anyways.
As far as work, that's good.
Yeah. I just hope that these small, that's not mosquitoes, that they don't like it either. Oh, I'm gonna give the lamp. I just don't know if my laptop is allergic to it, so not giving it to it. That was a kind of joke. Let's
Maybe
see
you're
if
supposed to get those UV lamp with those little zippy thingy for the back.
yeah. Well, I don't
You
want
need one of those bug zappers.
I'm gonna go search for it right now.
It'll be our entertainment. Bzz.
Yeah, citronella it's called.
Citronella, okay.
Yeah, citronella.
I got some spray for the ticks, but
It's essential oil,
yeah.
and it's very, very strong odor. I say odor because when it's that strong, it's not very pleasant, you know. No, I'm just being cozy.
Come on, Stormy. Explain them those hygge feeling.
The what?
Hygge.
What?
Hygge style.
Yeah, hygge. Cozy.
Exactly. Cozy.
Nah, I've tried the candles, they don't work. Yeah,
I
I
do
didn't
use some
say
kind
it's
of like
cold. I just
essential
say
spray
I'm
every time when I
cozy.
go to the woods and trying to avoid those ticks. But when I find the like nice shroomy, I like to like put my knees on the ground and grab this bugger with like pleasure. And who cares if like 3 or 4 ticks gonna go on me?
I like to have soft stuff on me.
So there, Avon makes a product called Skin So Soft, and it's just supposed to be a make your skin soft, but it's also good for mosquitoes.
Okay.
And Avon, I don't know if they still go door to door or not. Just spelled AVON. Back in the day, they used to do makeup and stuff, go door to door.
We don't have
And
that kind of sellers in Denmark because it's not allowed.
oh, okay. Well, you might be. I don't know if you can buy it online or not, but Skin So Soft, it's just a spray you put on your skin, and it actually works for mosquitoes.
Oh, but
Keeps the
I don't
mosquitoes
want
away.
to spray something directly on my skin because I get rashes from all sort of things.
Well, I mean, it works good for a whole lot of people, and then even a lot of people with sensitive skin too. And just accidentally found out that it keeps us, works as a mosquito spray. It's supposed
Actually,
to be like a lotion.
it's not mosquitoes that's here because I'm surrounded by mosquito flowers. No, anti-mosquito flowers. It's all those
Okay,
tiny annoying things that gets
is it gnats,
Attracted by the light, like
GNATS?
moths
that
and
go to the
buggers.
light.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's still millions of them. Oh well,
Yeah,
you
you
got
get
to
one
live with
a
it.
bug zapper.
That's what I said earlier.
Mm.
I have an extra bug zapper tennis racket. You press the
I
button and
actually
swing it
only
around.
have a box zapper that's allowed to use indoors. So,
Oh, what?
No,
What
I'm
did?
not really clear, but I got like one plum tree. As I going back from my garage to my home, there is like plum tree, and every year when the plums fall down, there's like millions butterflies out there, and every time when I going through them at the certain time of the year, it was like hundred of them, like lifting up as I passing by them. That's really awesome view, really, really super spectacular thingy when you're just passing by and they trying to eat those plums what laying on the ground, and they certainly like lived, and there's like hundreds of them. That's really awesome. I
Oh,
like that.
oh,
I
should get
hate
a
the
oh,
the
I hope we
wasp
can get a
what
video of that
feeding,
sometime.
I hate the wasp what feeding at those plums as well, but those little thingy with those butterflies, that's still holding me to cut down that plum tree
What,
because
the
it's really nice.
caterpillars that are before the butterflies?
No, I do not really see caterpillars, but when the butterflies come out, it's a really nice view. It is nice when you get like hundreds of them, like colorful and like lift them up.
Oh,
Nice, really nice. You're just passing through them.
yeah, the interstate I live off of, when they head down south, uh, that's where the monarch butterfly flies. And when I lived down in Texas, I lived off the same interstate. And when I drove my truck, I'd kill them, accidentally, because that's how they go down to Mexico. It's like, oh no, oh no. I used to take pictures of the front end of my truck. It would be so much that I'd have to take a brush and brush off the front of my engine, the radiator, so it wouldn't overheat. It's like, oh, I found the migration pattern for the butterflies. And the moss would go that way too.
What is that sense? What is that sentence, Tom? Come on, I'm eating cabbage rolls. I don't know why, because cabbage rolls are awesome, especially when you get the well-made one.
mm.
Cabbage rolls, yummo.
Yeah, I love
Perfect
them too.
dish. Of course, how to not like that?
Well, we don't have good ones handy in America.
Make it
My
yourself.
mom would try to make them, and it's just like, ugh.
Yeah,
I
store-bought,
don't. Maybe it's
those
the
are
cabbage.
disgusting.
Must be the cabbage.
You can make them with like very. You can cheat like a little bit and make them like in some kind of form and use the cabbage surrounding them. If you get like shitty cabbage.
And my mom, I don't know. My mom didn't know how. She'd try, just like stuffed peppers with the hamburger inside. She just never got that one right. She made the perfect meatloaf. No, well, my sister. I got one sister that knows how to make the meatloaf, like my mom did, and the other one comes close.
No,
But
that's gross. Scrap
You know,
man.
no,
the
if it meatloaf is made right, you'd love it.
No,
you know,
Moist and cooked, and moist and
each
cooked.
of
Meat's
them,
cooked all the way
no,
through and moist.
I would never, ever love that
I would say
because I
key for them
really
is
hate
that amount, enough, good amount of the fried onion and oil to the self fillings. If you
Yeah, and then you gotta have some bread in there too. And you
no
don't add the
no bread,
yeah. Well, my mom had bread
we're
in
not
there,
talking
and then
about
she didn't add the ketchup on top until like the last 5 minutes. So
ketchup.
it was never dried.
No ketchup.
She had ketchup on top. American meatloaf has
Nope.
ketchup on top.
No,
I think the
you
bread
got, like,
keeps it.
you got like make your sauce to it to cook with it.
So she did have rice in it. She had bread instead of rice.
Oh, that's no.
We're gonna have to do a poll next. Well, I'll be working next week.
Come on,
In 2 weeks, we're gonna
Jill,
have to have poll. We're gonna have to have a poll in 2 weeks. Meatloaf with
Jill,
bread or
I
meatloaf
got
with
one
rice.
video how to make cabbage rolls on my playlist. Look for it. You're gonna
I'm
find
gonna
it.
have to check that out. I'm gonna have to check
There you
that out.
go.
You're gonna have me
Go for the
hungry for
cooking
cabbage
week
rolls.
or something like that, and there definitely gonna be like at least one recipe for cabbage rolls.
So what's in the cabbage roll?
Not meatloaf. I never. Yeah, I know how to make meatloaf, but I'm not that good at it. Not strong at it to make video out of it. I do a lot of other meats, but haggis is good. I could eat that. I would like to try it. Have you eat escargot? Nope, I have not. Though I got the materials for, and I kind of know how to do it, but I never tried it. Yeah.
it's disgusting.
You guys have little snails, right?
I think no, they are not that little.
You had some
They
big.
are big bugger,
Oh, okay.
like fist size.
Oh, okay. Well, you're fighting them. Don't you fight them for your
I tried to
what
fight
plants?
them for years, but yeah, this year I gave them names.
Oh, okay. Is there just a certain plant? Is it a
body.
flower they go after, or a certain plant, or?
Those with the shells over them, they are not that big problem. But those without the shells, those buggers are nasty. And as I look, I got more those with the shells. I got less those without the shells. So they got to fight with each other.
Well, the shells are looking for the ones without the shells. Aren't they looking for a bigger shell to move into?
No,
They outgrew the shell. No.
No, that's two different species.
Oh,
they
okay.
eat your garden and flowers and everything. We
But
call
the shelled
them
ones aren't that
killer
invasive.
slugs.
Slugs are fuckers. Those pishkimaka fuckers.
I posted
never
a
want
short video with that killer slug. I actually called it a snail.
They are still snails, but those pishkimaka fuckers.
Yeah,
there
but
was like 2 or
there
3
was
years
no one
ago,
who
we get
told me
like in
that
little competition
they're called slugs.
with few peeps, and competition was to plant like tomatoes straight from the seed. So I grabbed myself like a standard tomato from the like local shop, cut it into the slices, and grow out from that bugger like seedlings and about to plant. I got like 14 or 18 plants grow out in the garage, right?
Yeah.
And then I take it outside and plant them into the ground. I was super happy. That was super planter. And next day I got like 3 left.
Oh no.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You should try well so my hanging the tomatoes I did in the hanging planter thingy. Those are peeking up
Hey, come
about
on.
2 inches from that
Come on,
from
Jim.
that
Now I'm
bag.
that smart as well. But back then it was like, oh, what the fuck?
Should try well, how about upside down tomatoes? Would that work?
Probably not. But those buggers ate 14 planters in one night.
What, in one night?
Buggers. Yes, that
They
was one
eat
night.
a lot, and they can really open their mouth a lot.
Huh. Now, are they only
Yeah.
around the saltwater areas, or you guys around the saltwater areas, or not?
Salt water for what?
The snails.
Oh,
Or you
you can
inland
just
further?
pour normal salt on them, and they explode, depending on how much salt you give them.
But as well,
So
it's
that's
not
why
that
the beer around them kills them.
They
Or they-
drown in the beer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I actually put up 2 traps tonight, and I can't wait to see if they are gonna, if there's a lot.
So you'd have to put like a beer mold or
They were
mold
stupid.
around.
They go for like either beer or like juice, something like that. Whatever.
But where they climb the planter, or they drop from trees, or how did they?
Yeah, they climb it. They bury it in the ground.
Oh, okay.
I got a ready-made project to make like electric. Protection.
You sound like my dad. He tried to
And,
electrocute the neighbor's dog.
Rafal, they don't like copper.
Yeah, I know. That's why I about to put like 2 strips of copper whenever they touch one, so they may not like it and go back. Or if they decide to go further, they touch the second one. That's gonna be like either 12 volts or.
They also don't
I
like eggshells. They don't like sand because
Yeah, I know they don't like
sand
eggshells,
is very
but
dry.
I put like 2 kilos of eggshells around it, and they don't bother.
Yeah,
Eggshells
and what
doesn't
about
bother
sand?
mine.
Well, put
You know,
something
I
they like. What did they like that can conduct electricity, so you can electrocute them?
I was about to
Copper.
use like not power supply, but inverter from old CRT screen TV, where it's 24K volts.
Okay.
That's gonna be nice barbecue smell out of them, I guess.
Do they like
hope.
aluminum, or do they like silver, or?
Who cares what they like? Whatever they touch, they're gonna be fried, right?
So get a fresh tomato with just throw the wires in the tomato that you buy from the store.
The wire is gonna be surrounding the planter.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna burn my
So
plants.
you
Come on. That
no
would be
put
too
chicken.
close.
Yeah, so just put chicken wire around the planter. You have an electric fence.
Chicken wire gonna be like one little piece, and to get like electricity running, I need to get like 2 of it. So got to be 2 lines close to each other. So when they pass one and they touch the second one, there's gonna be zap, zap, and
So what I mean, AC current wouldn't work. It'd have to be so you'd have to what? Can you do right to left, what negative and up and down positive or something?
Yeah.
For
No,
chicken
just-
wire?
straight line with
Mm.
it. But anyway, it doesn't be like plenty lines like above and below, like negative and positive. It's gonna be just like 2. as far they passing
Oh,
through
okay.
one, and the second one gonna be like close enough to touch.
Yeah, so you
both
just do
ones.
just do a circle around, and then when they touch two lines together, then they zap.
Yeah.
Because if they make a current.
You can do it like with 9 volts or something like that. Then they will just probably just fall off. But why not to fry them straight away? So put 24,000 volts instead of 9.
Of course. Of course.
Rafael,
More is better.
Yes.
Rafael, did you know that the killer snails, they actually scream when you cut them in half?
What
I
noise do they
saw
make when you
it, and
electrocute them?
I heard it was a very loud scream, a high tone, but I could hear it, and the mouth was wide open. It was really disgusting. I was like, oh my god, I made it cry out.
So now he's gonna have to put a video
Okay.
camera out there with a microphone. Good.
I never heard about it, and I never hear it myself. I killed
No,
million of
but
them.
I can hear those high tones, and I was very close to it, so that's why.
Okay. I'm gonna try it out.
You will find out.
Come on, I scream a lot as I see their job. Me,
Come on,
myself,
14 plants in
I'm-
one night. You know he screamed.
I wasn't
He
dying
screamed out
by
in
it,
anger,
but
like,
I was
no!
screaming, and every time when I spot one, I were like fulfill my revenge on them. Never heard one screaming, but I
Yeah, I've only heard it once and seen it once.
I try to hear.
I don't want
try
to hear it
them a
anymore
little bit
because
closer.
I don't like to torture animals, no matter how disgusting they are.
That's come on, a snail's an animal, really?
Oh
I don't
yeah,
like
if it
killing animals,
screams, it's an animal who
every
can feel.
creation deserve to live, but when they ate like 14 like planters as I grow for like last few months in like very enclosed area and care for them, and those pishky buggers ate them all during the like one night sleep of me. That was anger.
Yeah, but still, if you had heard and seen what I heard and saw, they have feelings. So that's why.
No, they not have
Yeah,
feelings.
but I mean, come on. He wasn't screaming. He was cussing up a storm. How many languages did you cuss in?
Yeah.
Oh,
See?
snail it's not an animal, it's a fish. Yeah.
Doesn't matter
EU
what it is.
comes out.
Even
EU
plants
comes out
can
some time
feel.
ago with the snail, how to describe this animal, and they decide that is like field flounder. Flounder is a fish, right? So the snails they call like field flounders. That's the EU regulation. What the snails are. Yeah. Okay, so one last little can of beer, and then we're gonna then we're gonna go to bed. At least I do. I don't know. So, cheers, ladies and gentlemen.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Three hours already. Okay, good time. A little bit over midnight. Oh yeah, definitely good time. Tobacco had feelings. Hello, Mr. Kevin. Welcome. Cheers, buddy. Yeah, but this year they doesn't bother me, and certainly there's not that many yet this year, as I didn't plant anything in my
Oh,
pot.
I have a lot. The other night, I was out in the garden and
I'll be
I
back.
put the light on the grass and they were all over. They
Yeah,
come
those-
out in the night.
Yeah, I know. Come on, Stormy. Every time, like, not in this year, I must say, not in this year, but last year, every year when I got something in my planters, as I, for example, finish up the Saturday Scrap Night Live, that was like, late night, right? I can go, from the cave to the home. You see the distance, that like, I don't know, 30 meters at max, something like that, right? I can kill at least 50 pieces easily. This year, there's not that much, but as well, I got nothing in my planter. So that's other story. The shell ones aren't that bad. They not really eating my plants or nothing like that. They just sneak around. And especially they like dill. Holy crap, holy. You try to plant dill, they go for it first. Parsley, but not really. Green onion, not interested. But dill, oh yeah, straightforward. You plant it, next day, got nothing. Snails taste good. Okay, if you say so. Never tried that. Not really planning.
I don't eat frogs because I'm not French.
Frogs? Eh. Mm, I'm not interested in frogs. Tastes like chicken. I rather have chicken wings. I love chicken wings. They are awesome. Frogs? Meh. Come on, instead of eating frogs, it's not better to get like, fried quail? Same size, basically. At some point, they actually selling the quills in the Lidl in here, and we used to buy it, and I just dropped like the two birds at one frying pan, just fry them from the both side for let's say 2 3 minutes, and then drop it into the oven for that 15 minutes. And after all, it was a lot of manual work to get that meat out from the bones, but the self meat was good.
I'm thinking about sleeping out here tonight.
Nah, it's too cold, Stormy. Come on, it's like 11 degrees outside.
It's warm here.
Just go to the bedroom and open the window.
No.
Okay, whatever you say. It's up to you. You decide.
Yeah, I have to watch my tent so no one runs out with it. So that's why I have to sleep here. I don't know.
5 days, quill legs. Okay.
I bought some rocks from Mount Baker Mining and Minerals. They'll have some gold in them. I haven't looked at them yet.
Where's that, Kevin?
Eva shooting me with the pictures of the frog legs and quill
That
legs.
must be Australia. Because when we have summer, they have winter.
Ain't Kevin in New Zealand?
Well, Australia and New Zealand, it's close. Actually, New Zealand is the direct opposites of Denmark.
One's an island, one's a bigger island, right? Is that what you're thinking?
Nah, it's not that far apart.
Oh, yeah, but New Zealand has an awesome ski team.
apart.
Though.
But I once looked it up. New Zealand is directly the other around the globe, opposites to Denmark. Because you always say don't dig into China, and then I just had to find out what was the opposites.
So what you're saying? If you started digging, you'd
No
hit
more,
New Zealand.
no more keep shopping for you, Stormy, because you're gonna dig down to the New Zealand instead of China. And they
So
are not
whatever.
It's
Everybody
like
in the world says don't dig. If you
when
dig
I
a hole,
start-
you'll hit China.
when I start digging, I just go deeper and deeper and deeper because I just look down. I don't look up. So it's only when I get up from the deep hole I'll find out how deep it actually is.
You know, well, we should have. You know what? When I lived in Japan, I always freaked out when I looked at the moon because the man on the picture of the man on the moon, you look up and it was like, nah, his eyes are just looking. I'm seeing the wrong side of his face. His eyes are just looking the wrong direction. It didn't freak me out in Europe at all. But for some reason in Japan, it threw me off. I didn't know where north, south, east, or west was. Just instinctively, I know where north, south, east, and west is. And
I
even
only
in Europe,
know that here where I live now.
in Europe, I sort of instinctively knew where. Well, Europe, in Germany, the moss grew on the north side of trees, so because of the North Sea, so I had no problem there. Look at a tree. Yep, it has North. Is that the same way in Denmark?
I have no idea.
Me neither.
Yeah, you'll have to answer that question for me. So
I
was
know.
my first time in Germany. I was in northern Germany, and I was close enough to the Red Sea that because of the moisture, the moss is on the north side of the tree. But the trees always, I think the trees, I forget the trees for some reason would, I forget now. I think the trees would lean one way, but the moss is on the north side.
What do you say about the Red Sea? What sea it's you say it about?
So I
Red
mean,
Sea. Wait, let me. Maybe
let's ask
stupid.
Uncle Google.
Let me start up the map and see where is the Red Sea, because I have no idea about the Red Sea. Maps.
Well, how? Directly translated, but I have no idea where that is.
Jesus departed the
It's
Red Sea.
between Africa and the Arabian half island.
She said she were in Germany, so Germany
Yeah, it's very far from here.
Germany got no connection with the Red Sea.
No.
Right? Or I'm stupid.
No. No, it's not here. It's very far away.
There's Black Sea. There is.
Actually, I was told the
Red
moon
Sea.
was made of cheese.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's because of the cartoons.
Germany connected only to the Baltic Sea and then North Sea. That's the only connection what German has with the sea. Where's the red one?
You can drive you can drive through Spain and Italy, and then there's a little
Okay.
bridge. You go south, and you can end up in Africa. You can drive to the African
Yeah.
continent.
I see. What is this? This is Ionian Sea, Medi something Sea, Tahiti something Sea,
Mediterranean,
Adriat, Adriatic Sea.
Adriatic.
Where's the red one? I don't see the red one. Even Uncle Google don't know where is the red
Between
sea.
Africa and Arabia and some half island.
I see Alborian Sea. Dang, you give me the puzzle, Jill. Where's the freaking Red Sea?
I don't know.
Google told me where it was.
That's the one that Jesus parted. I don't know.
Okay,
That's
I
it in
just
the
gonna
Bible.
write down Red Sea. Red. No, red. Red.
RED in
Yeah.
English.
Not read.
Read
Red
sea.
Sea. Oh, now I see it. Is this thingy Red Sea? Okay.
Is it like a lake that has
Seems like
salt water?
it's between Saudi Arabia and Egypt.
Okay.
That's far away from Germany.
Oh, night recycling.
Okay, so take care, Chris. Have a good one, sir. Thanks for being with us.
The closest
buddy.
I've been to the Red Sea is Spain.
I never been close to it.
And when I was in Denmark, I slept the night in a nunnery
Okay.
at a hospital.
Ow.
Oh, I was in the army band, and we played some gig there, and that's where they put us up to sleep.
I've slept in Poland and in Litauen.
It was like I don't know, like an emergency room bed or something. I don't know. It was just weird. Should have paid more attention. It was nowadays. I would have had more fun, making better memories. I should have kept a journal. But it was all before the wall fell.
Which one?
The one that split Germany.
Okay. I bite my tongue. I don't want to be like
The
you.
one that when Germany got reunited, they said Auslanders, Ostlanders. I mean Ostlanders, Auslanders. It was an interesting time to live in Germany. It's back when they had a penny too. It was 1983, 84.
There was no war in 80s. At least. As far I know. Or I'm stupid. Right? Or there is totally misunderstanding on my side. I don't know. Mm.
Mhm.
Have you been to the famous Osray? What is famous? You mean Missouri?
Famous?
That's the region. That's what kind of sounds similar. That's the lake area, Missouri. But what does she mean? I'm not really sure.
Og det er ikke de traditionelle skældsord, som man kan bruge i en skole, hvor de forsøger at ramme hinanden med, men ville anklager som Trumps involvering i Epstein-sagen. Fredag fik journalister og ord på Air Force One mulighed for at spørge.
Yeah, Stormy getting cozy, but I don't think she's gonna fall asleep. Don't worry.
Are you saying I am not? No, I'm just being cozy. I don't sleep.
She's all warm and fuzzy.
Yeah, I like it.
No, it's in check. Okay. Kutnahara Bones Church. No, yeah, I heard about it. That like whole cathedral or chapel with the walls full of bones. Yeah, I saw it on the screen. Never been there. But come on, yeah, I'm not gonna go there. Too many human bones in there. But I must say, Poland got like plenty like spots worth to visit, plenty regions nice to spot on and be in there and like spend some time. Yeah, there you go. Polish seaside is like totally covered with the spots where you can buy some useless stuff for huge amount of money and spend a lot of money on the food and just touristic attractions and that kind of stuff. When I gonna do it? I did say like a million times already, and I'm gonna do it and replace it with something smaller like silver. Sell the copper and buy the silver for it. But so far, yeah, I still got all my copper. It's not asking for food, so one day I gonna answer that. One day I gonna take it in.
I sold the scrap that I had, and I just want to get rid of the little wire, that you don't want to strip. And I was like, oh, I had some. What was just the little copper, little wire you don't want to strip, and probably 75% of it was like aluminum, and the scrapyard couldn't take it because in Minnesota, on April 1st and October 1st, I can sell $25 worth of copper. And I had maybe, I don't know, it's just that little bucket full that they couldn't take it. So it's like, okay, I'm going to have to cross the state line to sell my copper. Or spend $250 a year to sell copper, or find an electrician to sell a copper. It's like, all right, I'll just melt it. I mean, come on, the angel hair. Well, I got some angel hair copper I stripped earlier. It's like, I'll melt that and use it for refining or make my little ingots or whatever. But come on, that little. I was like, I told the guy, he's like, it's mostly aluminum. He's like, okay, boy. Like, okay, whatever. You want to pay me, number 3 copper prices for aluminum? I'll take it. So I gotta cross the line. So once I strip everything off the boards that I have, which might be this week, I'll cross the state lines. And I'll sell my copper that I don't want to melt. It's probably number 3 copper, insulated, and I'll get my $5 for it or whatever. I'm not gonna wait until April 1st or October 1st to sell it.
Anyway, that's gonna be 5 on plus and little space, right? Otherwise, I know it's like shitty price, but what you can do.
Yeah. No, it might be a good price too. I don't know. I was surprised at brass though. So I sold $200 worth of iron. 200 pounds of iron, got like $10 for it. And then the brass, I had 2 pounds of brass, and that was $9.50. It's like, that little bit of brass was $9.50. It's like, whoop, whoop, okay. Love brass.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to bother melting brass. I'll just sell it. 2 pounds of brass, $9.50. Okay, I'll sell it. I'm not gonna melt that down. I'm gonna take that copper that I can't sell. I'll make brass out of it. What's brass? A little bit of copper, a little bit of aluminum, and
copper and zinc.
Copper, brass is what?
Copper and zinc.
Copper and zinc. Okay, I get zinc. You know where I get zinc from? Fucking pennies.
Why?
The new pennies that they're gonna get rid of. I'm gonna melt pennies. I'll get copper. I'm gonna make brass and sell that shit. Get more money for it.
But often the scrapyards don't want to get like melted stuff like ingots and then kind of stuff what amateur like we are does that. Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. We're supposed to ask Ralph to say us exactly what the brass is, and then boom, straight away. 20% zinc, 80% copper.
Yep, why not? Here's some brass. Where'd you get this from? Well, I
made it.
I'm E-Waste Chill. I made it. I just took some stuff from some boards. I take these old, take all these organs off of eBay and Facebook, and I take the stuff and I melt it down and make these little ingots so they don't go into the environment. I'm an environmentalist, okay? E is for environmentalist, Jill.
It's not gonna go into the environment, but it's not gonna go to the scrapyard for the shitty price.
Yeah.
So instead of third category of the copper, you make the zinc full, not zinc, messing brass.
I'll melt it. Nah. Or I'll throw it back on Facebook, maybe we'll get better price for it.
That's nice. A lot of slugs already went into my traps.
All right.
Yeah, so that's cool. I got some more stuff.
What did you fill your trap with?
Tomorrow.
Or something else?
What?
What did you fill your trap with? Beer or something else?
Alcohol-free beer.
Okay.
Because they were too old and the boyfriend wasn't drinking it. So I actually poured out a lot today, and then I was thinking, oh, I could use that for the slugs.
You know, you can make
What
yourself
attracts them? Is it?
like
Are they
very
just?
easy out of the bottles, right? Like cut the bottles like boom,
Yeah,
some of
I
them,
don't have
and
any
then just
bottles to
twist it
cut.
around. Boom.
Yeah, I don't have. I'm not going to cut the pint bottles. That would be insane.
Come on, you can spare like few bottles.
No,
Nope.
no. I got the four
Killing
traps that
30
I
snails
bought
in
long
one
time
bottle
ago.
doesn't work like 1.5 kroner.
Well, actually, I got in Netto. It was some years ago. A packet with 2 traps in it for 5 crowns. I bought 2 packets. That's 4 traps in total for 10 crowns. That's cheap.
Those hexagon green thingy.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I got the same stuff.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thanks.
Oh well, but they work. And the shelled snails are too big to go in it.
Mm.
Oh, so the snails leave the shells then?
No.
Yes. I don't mind the snails with the shells. I just don't like those slugs, those unshelled buggers.
Actually, the snails with the shell, they also eat.
But
The
not as much as
flowers
those
and
other buggers. They eat tiny little bit.
yeah, but still they eat it.
Or the ones with the shells can't eat too much because then
Come on,
they
if I got
get
like
stuck in their
50
shells, right?
snails with the shells over them, they not gonna eat as much as 3
Because then they'd be
I
shitting
don't
in their
care, but
shells, right?
there's a lot of those
motherfuckers.
snails.
Those
And a lot
slugs,
of
when they go
snails.
into the like your spot, they're gonna eat it like straight away, all whatever they find on their way. Buggers.
They probably, they probably like it because their slime gets slimier or they get more slime. They probably have a little slime contest.
I don't know what they got, but everyone who I see is dead. I telling you, like some time ago when I going after like even Saturday Scrap Night Live, I grabbed my like tiny little shovel and just cut them in the half, whatever I saw. And before I went, I got like 30 meters from my cave to my home, and I can spot at least 50 buggers. So that travel take me like half hours to kill them all.
You make any kind of noise, or are you out there going?
I don't know. Probably I don't think so, but I don't know.
We'll have to
I
ask
have
him. You go,
no idea if anyone hear me.
Rafal making noises. He should be inside making noises.
So that was more swear words than
Oh,
one
okay.
little bugger, second little bugger, and third little bugger, and you are something. And
1 little,
yeah.
2 little, 3 little snails dead, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little snails dead.
anyway, next evening or morning, that was the same amount. So
Is there anything that eat the dead snails?
other snails
Oh, okay.
and birds. Oh yeah,
Oh, birds. You feed them the birds.
You know what I did? I trying to train the birds 1 year. I got like a bird bath thingy. So I set up like little stone in the center of it. So the little stone stick out from the water and was surrounded with the water. And I collect all the small snails and put in the center of that bird bath. All right. So whenever the birds comes into the get a drink or just clean themselves, they got like little treat at those center stone. And the snails cannot go through the water, so they were trapped. And until I collect the tiny and small snails and put on this little stone on the center, they ate them like straight away, like every day. But as I begin to put like a little bit bigger ones, or like stop putting them, they don't even care. Fish buggers. You know, the whole idea was behind it. The birds, you know, they get learn there's like food around it, and instead of like looking at the stone in the center, after some time they supposed to look at the area around it, right? But the birds get lazy.
Well, you
And
didn't
they,
make the line of snails towards the, where you wanted them to eat.
meh.
See?
Idea was good, but meh. The birds was lazy.
Okay. So you didn't think of making, hey, over here. They're over here.
You know, I used to buy some kind of little snail repellent, or that was in some kind of granulate thingy. That was like little crystals, blue crystals. And as I spread it around, all what I saw later on, that was just blue shit after the snails. So they ate it and shit it out like straight away. Meh. And that repellent cost a lot.
And why are you looking at bird shit for snails?
Not bird shit.
Oh, okay.
That was the snail shit.
And you looking at okay.
After they
Rafal's looking for
after they
snail
ate
shit.
that, they supposed to just die off.
Oh,
But
okay.
instead of dying, they just shit out in the blue color.
Oh, they're just shitting it. So you knew it didn't work.
Yep.
Did you take a picture of the snail shit and write the manufacturers like, hey, it's not working?
I supposed to actually, but I never done.
The slugs, they always have shit sitting behind.
Yeah, they does. Pishki. But when you
Dude,
step on them, they come out from the front side.
Oh, don't say it. Oh, that's so gross.
That means they got stuck. But
Ugh.
never mind.
Did you ever put a black light on it? See if it glowed in the dark?
Come on, no, I do not put any gardening photos because you gonna ban me for that. For the
Why?
cruelty. They're not allowed killing animals and that kind of stuff.
I put up some animals, or slugs, beetles, spider, some short one.
If you see me with them, that's gonna be like taking like a cruelty for the animal.
No, you just say slime. Don't show the actual action. You just say slime.
I
Black
also
light slug.
taped two bumblebees having sex together. That I actually didn't
So
even
instead of-
finish it because they have sex a long time.
So instead of bounce, chicka bounce, it's like chicka bounce.
Normally they fly while doing it, but they fell into the rainwater barrel, and I fished them up, and then they just continued. Because
Okay, we say
they
now
are
out of
attached
the
to
water.
each
Let's
other,
go.
so they can't
A
even
queen bee
separate.
in the making.
They can't even separate themselves when they are at it.
Oh, so they get tied like dogs.
Yeah. And they can
Probably.
be like 40 minutes to an hour doing it while flying. That's and bumblebees don't really fly that much.
Yeah, but who's getting the enjoyment?
Stormy.
What?
I
What?
mean, is the receiver getting enjoyment or just being raped? That's the
I don't
question.
know. I haven't asked them.
As you have them for such a long time, you're supposed to ask. Come on.
You should ask. Come on, just just a couple buzzwords.
Couple busy bees. Okay, so anyway, ladies, my beer is ending up. It is almost like, I don't know, close to another hour.
One.
Let's end it up and yips.
Sorry.
Enjoy the rest of the night.
Yeah.
So I gotta say thank you very much, Stormy, Jill,
Night out.
everyone in the chat. Thank you very much for being with me tonight. Hope you got like at least a little bit of fun, scrap wise and chat wise. And I bet next week I'm not gonna catch you next week. I'm not gonna be on next week, but week after probably yes. So ladies and gents, thank you. Have a good one and cheers all.
Night.
Thanks for tonight, guys. Have a good one.